Bam! What is up, squad? It's your favorite on team with Uncle Tennessee's back. Like I never left. But I'm back. Fan court, y'all know what it is. We got Jay, we got Jeremy. Let the conversation begin. Fellas, good afternoon. What's happening? Happy Thursday. Did I make it Thursday? I think it's Thursday. What's the word, fellas? How y'all doing? How y'all doing?
We're doing good. Happy Thursday.
I'm doing good. Happy Thursday to y'all out there.
Yep. What's up, Jay? What's up, Cess? What's up, everybody? Everything is going good. WNBA.
Yo, hit the like, hit the share. They both right there. Coming in the door. Hit the like, hit the share. They both right there. Fellas, we got some hoops to talk about. We may have some other folks joining. Life be lifing. MJ may pop in. Paige may pop in. Bugs, as always, welcome to pop up and have a conversation. So, but y'all put a whole lot of stuff on the court docket. What y'all got today? Which you
want to start with first, Jeremy?
We could start about All-Star. We could start off All-Star Weekend was this past All-Star Weekend was this past weekend. Yeah. All-Star Weekend was, everybody was celebrating the festivities. Like, this was a chance for players, to be on break, to get ready for the second half of the season. But All-Star Weekend.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
What's up?
I apologize.
No, you're good.
As I'm looking at my production notes, there was a question that came, and I want to make sure that we answer it early because this person may have to leave the show early. They may have to leave off the live early. So I want to make sure we get this question answered. And it was sent in directly for none other than who y'all think the question is for? Who y'all think the question is for?
Me.
With all the stuff going on today, who y'all think it's
me?
Jeremy.
Yeah, you know who it is, Jeremy. I don't know if y'all if the team needs to go jump in Lake Minnetonka or what. What y'all doing with Napheesa up there? On the trade block or not? Are you still confident about Napheesa coming back? What does that look like for you? And then after that, guys, go from there. But Jeremy, please answer that question.
The Napheesa, that was actually one of the topics for today, but I'm glad that I have no problem answering that question early. Do I think Napheesa will be on the trade block? No. Because I think Minnesota has been working very hard to make sure that Napheesa will come back healthy. And now, since she's back, now we're looking to, make a run at it. So I know that Napheesa, she signed a 1-year deal. That was because she was cored. And also we wanted to prevent her from going elsewhere because of just everything that was going on during the offseason when we was losing players. But she was cored. And Minnesota was the only team that could negotiate with her for her to sign that 1-year deal. So her being a trade option was because of all that happening. But do I think she's on the trade block? No, I don't think she's on the trade block. I think that Minnesota set their minds of her coming back. Now she's healthy, and now they're going to try to make a run at it. Now the question is, are we going to risk, Napheesa leaving this offseason and for her? And
there we go. Now, do you trust Phee? Do you trust Phee to be like, you know what? We made a run for it. It didn't work because the Aces going to win the championship. So do you trust her to be like, yeah, okay, I'm re-upping. I see MJ coming to the stage. So do you trust Phee to re-up at the end of the year?
I trust Phee. You know why?
It's a good enough relationship. Does she love y'all like that, Jeremy? I want to know.
I trust Phee, and here's the question. Here's the reason why. Olivia Miles. Olivia Miles is the answer. Olivia Miles has literally rejuvenated this Lynx roster and this Lynx franchise to where now players want to play with Olivia Miles. You're literally seeing the vets on our team be the happiest that they've ever been. And they said that, and all of them are literally saying, I am enjoying playing basketball because Olivia Miles is on the floor.
So let me ask you this. Are they just like, hey, I better find something to be happy with because Asia's still around, so good thing Liv is here, I'm having fun? Or are you telling me that you think Liv is the answer to get y'all over the hump to put a ring on it?
It can't be.
MJ, are you on the stage? I can't tell.
She could be. We still have to see. We got to see how the the second half of the season goes. I like the schedule on the second half of the season because those are that's playoff bound matchups. That's the type of schedule that we need to get ready for the playoffs. So I like to see that. For Olivia Miles to help us get over the top, we have to we got to keep watching. We got to see how the second half of the season goes. But Napheesa, I think that she's excited to play with Olivia Miles, and she's trying to. The reason why she signed that contract was to literally see what Minnesota was going to look like during the season. Because I said it before the season. I said it before the season started. We didn't know what the team was going to look like because everybody was gone. But the way Olivia Miles is playing this season, the way Natasha Howard is playing this season, Nia Coffey, and now you're seeing a rejuvenated K-Mac. We did not know that K-Mac was going to be healthy early in the season because there was always the noise that, she had a messed up eardrum and she also had a quadricep. She had a torn quadricep. So we didn't know what she was going to look like. But K-Mac is playing the healthiest that she's ever been. She's the most rejuvenated that she's ever been. And that's because Courtney is playing amazing offensively. Now, there's been a couple games where, she's been a little dip down on the offensive side, but I think she's going to pick it up. Nia Coffey's role, I don't think it's going to be diminished too much since Napheesa's back. I think she's still going to contribute on defense and maybe have certain games on offense. Natasha Howard and Olivia Miles, they still got their partnership. It's just all about if Napheesa's going to show up. But
can y'all win the big games?
I think so. That's what we have to see. That's what this next the second half of the season is going to be. Because the second half of the season we play the Aces twice, Liberty, Atlanta twice, and Valkyries twice.
Yes, sir.
So we're gonna see. I would love to, but I'm ready. I'm ready for the second half of the season.
Is that a Boston Red Sox hat you have on, sir?
No, that's a Brooklyn Dodgers hat.
Oh, Brooklyn Dodgers. Okay. Either way it goes, I've never seen you in UConn. I've never seen you in UConn gear or Lynx gear.
Oh, you're gonna see it soon. Trust me. I'm getting that new Lynx jersey. You're gonna get it soon. You're gonna get it soon because I'm getting that new Lynx jersey. It's in the mail right now, so I'm definitely getting that.
Yeah, I want to see you.
Yeah. Trust me.
I actually do like your hat.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
And I was about to say, I need that one, but I think it's a Boston.
I can send it to you. I'll let you know. I'll let you know where I got this from. So because I'm a diehard Yankees fan. No Red Sox for me. Diehard Yankees all day.
It doesn't matter for me. It's all about as far as the hat goes. As far as the hat goes, this is about the outfit more than it is.
True
team.
About the team.
But that links.
Does it match my shoes? That's the question. Nandi, what's up? MJ, you said the internet is spotty. Are you on microphone? Yes, sir. We are checking in with you.
Let me see who's in the chat.
Let's get everybody in the chat.
Yeah.
Jay, anything you want to add to Napheesa being traded or not? Oh, there he is.
Let's get MJ.
There he is.
Let's go.
He's got sound.
Nah, but I don't see Phee getting traded. She just got back from injury.
Yeah.
Hey, you know who I said should call for Napheesa?
Who?
Golden State.
Yeah. They should.
Same thing with Kelsey
Dallas.
Plum, but we're going to talk about
Dallas.
Dallas?
No, Kelsey. Yeah, there's no reason for Golden State to call for Kelsey Plum.
I agree.
Get that out. Rinse that out your mouth, man.
I agree.
Get that nasty taste out your mouth.
Plum is not too many places she can go if she want to contend for it.
That's a bad Plum right there that y'all talking about. Plum, Golden State. That's no.
I agree. So, but what y'all think?
Hey, will you be heartbroken if they move her?
If we move her for nothing, yeah, I would be heartbroken. But let's say if we could get somebody out of it, the likely with this whole deal with Napheesa is, let's say if she does decide to move this offseason, then the best thing we'll do a signing trade. A part of me,
other than getting Asia back, what is it? What if because y'all tell me that this is the second best player in the league, right? This is what y'all tell me. This is the second best player in the league.
What they say.
Okay. Let's say she's the third best. So let's say I'll say she. Okay, well, I don't know. Aaliyah Boston may have something to say about that, but okay, I digress. Okay, but let's say she's the third best player in the league. Unless you're getting the second or the first best player in the league in return for her, what are you doing?
Yeah, that's true.
Or we could get a young player like an Aneesah Morrow and start building for the future. That's how I see
And
it work.
K-Mac is step up one, and Natasha Howard do what?
What do you mean?
Cheryl Reeves ain't got too much more time to just keep rebuilding for the future. Now, we're not going to keep acting like Cheryl Reeves just been winning and winning and winning. She ain't won since 2017, 2018, right?
Yes, that's
Right.
true.
Cheryl Reed don't got time. She trying to win now.
She don't got time. You're right. She doesn't have time, and that's why this is. That's why. Hey, this
Well,
season.
I'm saying, and then y'all,
I get it.
you
This
tell
season
me
is all
what
or
I'm saying
nothing.
is, if you do say, okay, you traded bringing in Aneesah Morrow, right? Okay, you bring in Aneesah Morrow, double queen, all of that. What does that say to Kayla McBride, Courtney Williams, Natasha Howard, Dorka Uhas, all of them that have been trying to win right now? Because bringing Aneesah Morrow in, it's not a knock on Aneesah, but bringing Aneesah Morrow in right now doesn't get you guys.
It don't get you over the hump. Like, ain't gonna
So
get you
if I'm
where you wanna be.
if I'm them, then I'm like, yo, it must be time for me to go, unless I'm misunderstanding something. Y'all tell me. Let's go.
It's not gonna give us. I know.
Come on, man. Listen, hey, we prefer that you start with your ice cubes. The whole deep breath, bro. Where's the ice cubes at? God damn. You come in. I mean, you came in late and with a deep breath too. Like that something? You better shake some ice cubes on this stage or something. What's happening?
Well, the ice is melted. It's a little bit melted. I just left it when I left out. I had to leave out. I came back later. It was melted. So I'll go during a spot where I can go. I wasn't able to see where I missed, but I'll pick up where you guys just left off.
But
this is first topic. We just been talking this. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
But let me just finish this point real quick. All I'm gonna say is for this season is all or nothing. This season is all or nothing. Like Minnesota, we got to do something. We got to do something this season because we can't just keep repeating the same. We can't keep having the same result that we had the last 2 years. This year has to be finals, or something.
No,
like
you've done
finals and wins.
Before it would have to be championship.
Finals or championship. But for me, it's a championship. Okay,
y'all been to the finals.
It has to be a championship. You're right.
Yeah, y'all been to the finals the past 2 years.
The commission said all or nothing. Or as MJ would say, nothing. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure how you're doing that with commission. MJ, you were going to add something to the conversation. What you got?
Right.
Well, a few things. Well, the obvious conversation is Phee, which, I mean, let's all right. I mean, I don't want to throw water on part of the conversation, but this conversation is really easy. You have to put that out there as far as trading Phee or essentially getting nothing for when if she leaves in free agency. I'm not going to say when, even though most of us feel it's probably a done deal. But that's the natural conversation to have. You're not going to trade Phee, especially if you think you're trying to get to the finals or the conference finals or the actual WNBA finals. You're not. Because if you are, then you're giving up. So that conversation I can't even entertain with a straight face, to be honest with you. I mean, it's just not. I mean, Minnesota can roll as much as they're rolling right now. They got some good chemistry. The playoffs are a different animal.
Exactly.
They are a different animal. Different. First round, all right, cool. But you can still get got in the first round. We've seen it. So in at least the last 2 or 3 seasons, we've seen you can get got in the first round, right? There's scares that could happen that can turn into getting got in the first round. So that part, I get the conversation. I don't really put too much credence in it just because if we're talking about finals, at least the finals for the Minnesota Lynx, you can't trade her. You just can't. And you just got to hope, things work out for you guys. Phee decides that she wants to finish her career in Minnesota. I mean, that's,
Is Asia retiring?
No, not
when is she
anytime
retiring?
soon.
Why?
Not no time
This is my point. Like, I don't think Napheesa gets one while Asia's still here, y'all.
I disagree. I disagree.
When they getting it?
I disagree.
You've been disagreeing every year.
disagree.
It's funny why you disagree now.
I disagree. And it's also about Asia getting there too. And I'm not saying Asia's not going to get there, but remember 2 years ago, they did not get there.
Jeremy,
Well,
how many times?
Yes.
Jeremy.
Yes.
The year that we didn't get there, who won? The Godmother?
Yes. Still we won.
Okay. Since Chicago won the championship in 2021, who's been the champs?
It's been the Aces.
Aces
And who
3
It's
times.
been the
and
Aces
the
3
Liberty.
times.
Aces in New York.
3 times.
Okay.
So, with that said, I mean, the retirement part is not. I mean, that's I don't know.
Asia ain't retiring no time.
We know Asia's not retiring. We know Asia's going
This is I need
This is
people to
Asia
understand.
era.
I need people to start getting to understand the age of Asia, the era of Asia. There are gonna be some players that y'all are, hey man, great damn player. But they played when Asia played. They played when Asia played. Like I need for people, like, that's a real thing. Y'all don't think so? Y'all don't think so?
Yeah,
It's a great player.
It
That ain't.
depends on what era you in. Like that matters.
Well, it's the conversation that the Aces are going to have.
Because my thing is, it's not like Phee just got here and she got a few years. Like, she's been here damn near as long as Asia.
Yeah, they
Which
2
means,
years apart, ain't
do
it?
you think she's staying a whole lot longer past when 8? Like hey.
No.
Plus the other thing, in all honesty, in all fairness, I watched the life in the Dub, right?
I need to finish watching it.
I didn't. So okay, sorry. Close your ears if this is a spoiler. But yeah, spoilers right here because y'all had long enough to watch it. I've been telling y'all. Here it is. I listened to Napheesa talk about how having a baby changed her body.
Right.
Yeah.
It changed her body.
Yeah, it did.
It changed how she felt as an athlete. I ain't spitting no babies out because I'm your favorite auntie with Uncle tendencies. That's just, I'm cool being auntie.
Mm-hmm.
But for those that are mothers in the chat, and for the mothers that I spoke to, like, does she come back to that? Does she get to a point where she's that Napheesa again, where she feels like that about her body again? Real question.
No, maybe she evolves. She evolves as an athlete, in my opinion.
Wait, but then again, she did not have her baby until 2022. And then 23, 24, 25 is when she elevated.
What did she do? She elevated to what?
She's been in the MVP conversation for the last 3 years after having a baby.
Why?
Yeah,
true. Why? Because somebody has to be in the MVP conversation. Not because she's been dominating the league. Like, her resume doesn't, when you go back and look at what she did in those years, it ain't like, she was on Asia ass that year. No, somebody else had to be in the conversation. Am I tripping?
No, you had AT and Stewie in the conversation as well.
Am I tripping? It's not like, if Asia didn't get that one more point, goodness, this was Fee's year.
Mm-hmm.
Am I tripping?
What, did Phee fall off? Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying that for what y'all are saying. I'm saying for where y'all are saying that she's elevated to. I think that she's plateaued, and that doesn't get to an MVP or a championship. Doesn't look like to me right now.
I mean, that doesn't decrease how great she's been, though.
But also,
like,
if you're comparing it to Asia or even
you're compare it to number one.
I agree.
Exactly. We're talking about greatness.
That's the standard.
That's the standard.
That can be the standard, but that doesn't decrease how great she's been, though.
No, but what it says is that you're second. That's fine. You're second place. Get your
I mean, here's the thing. There's only one. There's only one that can be one.
Exactly.
You're right.
Only one player that can be one. There's only one team that can be one after each season. I mean, it just that is what it is. That does not.
What Jeremy said is. What Jeremy said is that he sees her getting one at some point.
Because you also have to beat that one. If you want one, if you want to win a championship, you have to go against the best in order to get it.
So
you
what
have
I'm
to
saying
beat
is
the best in order to get
right.
it.
And so what I'm saying is, I feel like, based on what I was listening to in Life in the Dub, her body has plateaued. Like, y'all, she's gonna. she's gonna elevate to where?
She don't have to elevate to nowhere. where she's at right now.
Then how did where she's at right now hasn't been good enough to beat Asia. What makes it good enough this year?
It's situational. It's a situational thing. They had a chance to win a couple seasons. They had a chance to win every season.
Every season they've been there, they've had a chance to win.
A number of
they haven't been able to close.
But that's the whole thing.
Finals, she didn't even have to beat Asia. She couldn't beat Stewie.
Championships are every single one. Even the Comets. Every single one, the Comets won the first 4 seasons of the entire league. Things had to fall into place. Like every single series, every single championship series. If I invite people to go back and watch those championship series, there's some shorts, but there's also full games of those series. Go back and watch. There are things in each one of those series that had to go right for the Houston Comets to win those championships.
I wouldn't compare. I wouldn't compare where Asia and them are at with the Comets first 4 though. MJ, are you there?
MJ, you still there? Okay, well, he's gonna come back. Okay, but then let me use that. He said the comments, but let me use this example. Look at Candace Parker.
You're trying to kick me off here.
Oh, there you go. There you go. I hear you.
Well, let me use this example.
Yeah,
look at Candace Parker. Candace Parker, what you're saying about Napheesa right now, we could have said the same thing about Candace Parker when Minnesota was on their dynasty run, and we could have said, "Oh, Maya Moore was on a Jordan-like run." We couldn't have. You know why we couldn't have? Why? Because Candace came in and she was the rookie of the year and the MVP in the first fucking year she hit the league. But she did not win. Napheesa hasn't been that. I understand, but Napheesa
she hasn't won an MVP in like Jake. She couldn't even beat Stewie.
But before 2016, Candace Parker was not winning in the playoffs. She was always losing to Taurasi. She was always losing to Maya Moore in the Lynx. And at the time, Maya Moore and the Lynx, they won 3 rings. Especially when then 2015, they got Sylvia Fowles. We could have said that they could have been unstoppable. But then what happened? What happened? 2016.
You're saying that Napheesa and Candace are on the same kind of level?
I'm not saying they're on the same kind of level. I'm saying that when the way you're saying that Asia
would you agree that as far as basketball goes, Candace is one of one?
Yes, Candace is one of one. Okay. But it wasn't a guarantee that Candace was going to win a championship because you had Minnesota on their run, winning 3 championships. You had Diana Taurasi on their run. She won a championship in 2014.
What I'm saying about Candace is even when those teams were doing that, Candace came in the league and was still the MVP and the rookie of the year. The best one. One of one. Stepped herself on the league.
Yes.
Has Napheesa done that yet?
No, she hasn't done that. She has not done that. She has not won an MVP. Only defensive player of the year. She has not done that yet. She hasn't. We don't know if she's ever going to do that. But
she don't got enough.
And that's what I'm talking about, ladies. Wait, she said that ever since she had her baby, it's been harder for her to recover. So, is Napheesa still on this trajectory where she's getting better, or has she plateaued?
I would even think with that conversation, I would even say that then she's above standard, then above the standard that people think that she should be at. Then, if that's the case, like if you want to listen to what she said, because she knows her body better than everybody else. But from what I see,
if we are to talk about participation trophies and all that, then yeah, we can have that conversation. I'm here to talk about the rings and the jewelry.
Yeah.
She ain't got one yet. She don't got.
But that's a short conversation. I mean, if that's the case, then we should just turn this into the Asia Wilson accomplishment show. I mean, because there's nobody else that has her accomplishments. So I mean, if we're going that far, I mean, because
there's a Stewie out there.
Yeah, outside of Stewie.
But we're not talking about Stewie.
Oh, we talking about greatness. Right. We talking about championship.
But we're not talking about Stewie.
Oh, I'm always talking about Stewie. She's the godmother. Jay just said Napheesa couldn't even beat her.
She couldn't beat Stewie, so I don't think she's gonna beat Asia.
Here's what we're not taking into account. I would say this. Minnesota has a Hall of Fame coach, future Hall of Fame coach. Minnesota has good coaching staff. Minnesota I mean, I won't say good. They have a great coaching staff, to be honest.
Sure.
Through and
Right,
through.
right.
They also have very good players. So the one thing that we can honestly say without any contradiction is that A'ja Wilson has a better core of players around her than anybody else in the WNBA
And I agree
for the
with that.
last 4 or 5 seasons.
Yeah, and no.
Hands
no.
Yes
down.
and no. Yes and no.
Yeah.
Yes
Hands
and no.
down.
Because you
And
got,
I'll point it out to you
I
because I know
I would-
people aren't going to agree with one of the players that was a part of that nucleus for at least 2 championships. Jackie O, undeniable.
Right.
Sure.
Point guard. We can't.
Mhm.
There's nothing. Nobody can say anything about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now
Kelsey Plum was a big part of
Man.
2
Yeah,
of
big part.
those championships.
Sure she was.
She
Sure
was.
she was. Sure she was.
Minnesota
But
doesn't
Kelsey-
have
but-
anything
but-
like that.
But Kelsey Plum gets an asterisk because Kelsey Plum ain't been able to do anything like that since she left Las Vegas. And so
But
what
that's
we're
the
not
whole
going to
thing.
act like, is that some people do not find more success because they're standing next to A'ja and
I was
on the
about to say
floor with
that.
A'ja,
I think Kelsey Plum-
then when they're not.
And now we
A'ja
can
made Kelsey Plum better than what she was.
say that A'ja won one without
Point
Kelsey.
guard, point guard.
Okay.
Jackie Young playing defense for Kelsey Plum made her better
Right.
than what she was. And if you don't believe me, look at Kelsey ass on the trading block right now. She don't even want to go back to LA because it's harder to be the one.
Yeah.
That
Kelsey Plum
doesn't
not number one.
discount the effect that she had for the team when she was there.
No.
That's my point.
No.
Now, wherever
you're
she
right.
does, we all know
but
she
I'm not
wanted
gonna-
to go
but
to
I'm
the
also-
Sparks
but I'm
and
also-
have her own
But
team.
I'm
We know
also not
that.
gonna act like it wasn't a KB with A'ja. Who else was there? It was A'ja didn't have a deep team. For 3
No.
years, we've been
She didn't
hollering
have to
about
have a
A'ja.
good.
Don't even.
That's not what I
for
said.
three-
That's
you-
not
no,
what I
you
said.
was-
She didn't
what
have
you
to
said
have a
was
deep
that they
team.
had that she had better
They
people
had the
around
best
her.
core.
They-
She had the best core in the last, at least the last before KP went to the Sparks. Those 3 years they had the best core in the league with her.
You can make an argument
And
between them and New York.
she, of course, she
You can
is
also-
the tent pole that raises the whole tent for
You
sure.
can-
You gotta
you can
look
make
at
a-
However,
New York. You can look at New York too.
Yeah, you can make an argument between them
there
and New
wasn't a
York.
whole lot of drop off from A'ja
You
to
got
the
it.
point guard to Jo and then to KP. There wasn't. There was not. Right? We all talk. Sabrina Ionescu is a name that
But
it turns
the other
out
part of
that
that,
is
the other
just a
part of
name.
that though is the other part of that though that we're not gonna act like didn't take place was it was a whole lot of that time that you talking about the Chelsea wasn't even on the floor because the point guard was hurt.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
That's true.
so while
But she
she
was
had
there,
this
though.
great core, while she had this great core around her, a lot of time that core wasn't even on the floor.
Can't discount her though, because they needed her. In
It's not
spots,
about
especially
it's
in the
not about a
playoffs.
discount. It's not about a discount. It's about when it got time to lace it up, who was able to go out there and get it and play the game.
Well, she didn't miss any playoff games, so unless I'm missing a year,
Yeah.
she didn't miss any
Chelsea
playoff.
did.
Point guard.
Chelsea.
She got hurt
Chelsea.
in the
Hold on.
finals.
Chelsea got hurt in the finals.
Yeah, the
She got hurt in the finals in
2023.
this half of 2020.
Oh, in
She didn't
2020,
finish to get the
I forgot
chip.
about that.
But then again, they were up 2-0. They was up 2-0 though.
Yeah, but nah.
They were up 2-0.
No,
They was, but still.
Closing is
it
closing.
is.
You're right.
It is.
Closing.
It is.
You still got to get it
It is almost unanimous that Phee with Minnesota has not had a core
How many-
like that.
How many times when Phee was in the finals did anybody that was in her court go out in the finals?
What are you talking about?
No one.
They've remained
They
healthy in the
healthy.
playoffs.
Her basic core was McBride and Go Court.
Yeah, and then we have Bridget Carlton and Atlanta Smith.
Yeah.
And Dorka
And Dorka.
And
yeah.
Jess,
Aneesah Hyman off the
and
bench.
Alana,
Let's not add in Dorka and Alana now because we haven't been talking about them when they were making their runs.
No. MJ, you can say what you want to say. Jeremy,
They don't.
you can say what you. Here's the thing: you can say what you want to say. Jeremy was up here celebrating Alana Smith as the goddamn deep boy last year because of what she anchored in their fucking defense.
You weren't,
I
though.
am going to talk. So no, but I am gonna talk about. I don't think that but I also don't believe that Minnesota has enough. Y'all sit up here talking about Minnesota and this great coach and this great coaching staff that they have that ain't did shit since 2017. They are dated. They've gotten to the finals at least 2 times.
No, one.
At least
once.
2 times since 2017. Only 1 time.
Oh, no,
they couldn't close it. They couldn't close the door, right?
So
Yeah.
Couldn't close the door. Y'all have been number 1 in the league. How many years in a row when we start the playoffs?
Well,
and ain't close shit.
Look, I mean, coaching matters, but the players still got to step up.
They do.
And Minnesota players just didn't.
So as a good coaching staff,
it's some other people that Minnesota then lost that was helping in them years that they was getting to the finals and making the run, front running to be number 1 in the league, and talking about Queen Phee and MVP and all that shit.
I understand that. I understand the hype for sure.
Yeah,
the hype has always been there.
Phee has had buckets around her.
Yes.
A motherfucking name buckets around her. Thank you.
They, like I said, they did not equal up to the Aces core. They just don't.
But they're not even equal up to the Liberty's core.
You can name a lot. The only core that can match up to the Aces core when it comes to Minnesota, if you go back to the Maya Moore years. Now that was the core.
I feel like you just giving them a bailout by saying that, though.
You said that's a bailout?
Yeah.
Why?
Because like you can't just say like if a team better, then it is what it is. But I'm just saying like Minnesota, we can't just say the Aces had a better core than them because the Lakers didn't have to see the Aces in the finals the year that they went.
And also another thing, we could say a team had a better core, but that doesn't even the Maya Moore days, they got beat in the finals twice. They got beat by Tamika Catchings and the Indiana Fever, who they had a better core than. They got
what
beat.
What did I say about that though?
What do you mean?
You can have the best team ever. You have to have things fall for you in the finals when it counts.
Sure you do.
It absolutely it always matters. You know why it matters to have a good core? Because the core usually plays on a string, and guess what? The better you are, the more things fall into place.
So here's the thing,
you are that good.
Here's the thing. Asia is more Jordan-esque than people really want to talk about. And so he did it 6 times and didn't lose in the finals, and it didn't matter who was around him because he was going to make them better. He did it with all kind of different teams. That's who Asia is.
Yeah, don't get me started on that. I mean, my moniker is what it is. I may not be an expert, but I can tell you a lot about those 6 championships and the teams that didn't win the championship. There was a lot that went into that. So, what I said with the Aces, the Aces have a core.
The thing that was consistent was Phil and Michael. And would it be consistent in Las Vegas? In Asia.
Yeah, but what's not talked about is Pippen. In the second three-peat, Rodman.
We talk about Jackie.
the other shooters that had to fall into place.
No, we talk about Jackie. We talk about Chelsea. We talk about Pippen. We talk about Robin. But we talk about them in respect to where they fit in the hierarchy of what took place. Were they important? Yes. Were they the most important? Not at all.
At the end of the day, you gotta have a good.
What? I don't. Okay, so what? Okay, I'm confused now. So
Pippen and Rodman could have did
he
everything.
is not the best, but she may not be as good as she was, or
what I said was she's not. Here, look, good. I'm glad. Let me explain. What I said is she's not the best, and she's already told us that her body is broken down to a place where I don't know if she can get any better than where she is right now. And so, if this is as good as she is, then where does she go from here?
What does she have to do to get better as a player in itself? No accolades or anything like that, but as a player, what does she have to do?
She needs to be it looks like she needs to be a better perimeter defender. She needs to rebound better. She needs to be able to lead her team to the championship, and she needs to be able to fucking close. None of the things that I've seen her be able to do
Is she like
I don't know how tall she is. Not tall enough to close. Not tall enough to close. Apparently.
I think Phee like 6'1".
That doesn't
She's
make
6'1". She's 6'1".
Okay, she's 6'1". So she.
I don't think so she can lead you to a championship.
But we don't know. We don't know that because she hasn't done it yet.
She led them to the finals.
Well,
she didn't close.
Not
because we could say that. Look,
lead them to win it.
Guys, we could also say that about a lot of players that did not win a championship until much later. We could say that. We could say that about Elena Della.
Sure, we could.
We could say that about Deladon. Deladon did not win until 2019.
Sure, we could. But it's not a lot of players.
Okay, go ahead.
Sure, we could. But it's not a lot of players that they try to put on Asia's level, like Phee, that ain't did what Asia did. This is why I have the conversation about Napheesa.
Yeah, they were saying Phee was
Elena Deladon is a legend in her own right, and look like she might could suit up right now and give somebody 10 to 15 minutes the way she just shot the ball on All-Star Weekend.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Nah, she said her back was done.
So to me, Napheesa, leave Minnesota. Go someplace else where if a championship is what you want to compete for and what you want to be able to contribute to, go someplace where they have everything that you need to be able to get it done, because it's not in Minnesota.
The only place she could go
I think she got to take a limited role.
The only place she could go is New York.
No, she could go to Dallas.
I think she can go to Dallas
and play with them Huskies. And play with them Huskies in that Husky system. Sure, she could.
Yeah,
why couldn't she?
Not to a championship level, no. I don't think so. So that they would have to get rid of Enrique for sure, because I know they can't keep all four of them.
That's why I said play with the Huskies.
Yeah.
I just don't see that unless they transform the team a little bit more too. I don't see that team because they're not deep enough.
Because let me tell you something. If she goes to another team, I could see her be a second or third option on the team.
No, she won't be. No, I can't see that unless. Well, I mean, if it's with Paige, then she probably would.
Well, if she your first option, I don't think you winning the chip. Me personally.
That's a good.
I understand.
That's a reasonable statement. I mean, based off of what we know, that's a very reasonable statement.
But this is
it's a fact.
Yeah, but this is what we say about a lot of players who are considered top players in the league. Is that
okay? Because there you go.
No. I'm not using the term superstar. I'm saying
no. But I'm saying no. But you saying we like us.
Okay.
It might not be we.
This is what not you
talking about.
Okay, let me correct myself.
Yeah,
this
so
is
I wanted to be clear about who is these players that you talking about.
This is what fans are considered. Like it's always these are what fans consider. What fans consider if they consider you a top player. For example, I'm going to use the example. Somebody like a Jokic, and yes, Jokic won 3 MVPs, 2 MVPs. Napheesa has now won an MVP.
Come back to the WNBA.
Okay,
player like who?
Player like Deladon, player like Candace, they were considered top players in the league. They won MVPs. Yes, Napheesa. The only difference with them and Napheesa is that Napheesa don't have an MVP. Even to me,
she also don't have a championship.
That's true. But before they won championships, they also received the criticism about could they lead the team to the championship. Somebody like a Tamika Catchings. How many years was Tamika Catchings losing to the Detroit Shock, losing to Angel McCoughtry and the Atlanta Dream?
Absolutely.
And it took her until 2012 to win a championship.
It took her 2012.
It took her a decade to win.
It took her for 2012 and for Indiana to get serious about basketball. They had to build out their roster. But
they went to the finals in 2009 and lost.
But here's my problem. But here's my problem with Minnesota. You got this coaching staff and this coach and all of this talent that you've been holding on to because you really don't move off of them. And it's not like you had to bring no rookies in to get them better, because that's not what you do. And again, you have not put on a ring or hung or held up a trophy since 17, 18.
Yeah, that's almost 10 years, 8 years.
That's 9 years. You're right. It's been 9 years. This is the opportunity. This is an opportunity. It's an opportunity this season, but at the same time, they have to do it. That's the reason why That's the reason why I've been saying all season. They have to do it. They have to do it this season, because you moved on from all those players, and guess what? Olivia Miles.
If they don't, so you just said that they have to do it this season. If they don't do it this season, then what am I coming back for?
That's the truth. You're right about that. You're right.
Well, stranger things have happened. if she feels that, she goes on the free agent path and doesn't see a team that she thinks can get her over the hump, she may come back and sign a 1 year or maybe a 2 year deal with a player
Napheesa
option.
Collier, sign a 1 year deal with a team that could really contend for a championship, try to get you a ring, and then go get you one of them new shiny expansion teams, girl.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't. Well, that's the thing. It depends on where she wants to be. If she wants to continue to try to contend, to try to get the title, then she probably stays in Minnesota, unless she goes to New York. That's the only team that I can think of. Well, maybe Dallas too, but those are the only two teams
how much longer, with the talent that's coming into the dub, right? How much longer do you think Minnesota is just going to be like right there contending? Like Washington is coming, right? Let's look at the young teams that's coming up. Valkyries are coming. Portland is going to get is going to get healthy. Like how much longer can Minnesota just contend? Like really, they don't get younger. She doesn't bring in young talent. Like how much longer are they going to compete there?
And also, if you look at players on her position outside of Asia and Stewie, you also got Angel. Angel's looking to win the championship. Like, and then you're gonna have
Copper won another one. Like, exactly. You know what I mean? Like Camila Cardoso once won. Rakia Jackson once won. Paige once won. Azzy once won. Like the Mystics have beat all of the top teams this year, and they ain't even got a point guard yet. How much longer can they keep competing with just doing that Vic Schaefer same old shuffle?
Well, I would say that any team, especially, oh my God, what's going on here? Yikes. What is the world?
We can still hear you. I don't know if you can hear us. I think we lost Jeremy. Jay, can you hear MJ?
Yeah, I can hear him, but I don't know if he can hear us.
He stopped talking now. I think Jeremy's back. Oh, there's Jeremy's back. I think MJ, we can hear him, but I don't think he can hear us. I see him. He's clicking on that computer though. MJ, I just put you on mute. Oh, there go Jeremy back now. This StreamYard is being really weird.
It's being real crazy. Yeah, my camera's not working. Go ahead, guys. Go ahead. I'll come back. Go ahead.
All right, MJ, you back?
Jesus Cristo.
Oh, there you go. He's back.
Yeah, StreamYard fighting.
I had to mute you because it sounded like you. I had to mute you because it sounded like you hit your keyboard with a two-piece. So. I
don't know what it sounded like. My screen just went blank.
Now about to come back on.
Absolutely went blank.
Let me mute this thing.
Absolutely went blank.
But Auntie, I absolutely agree. Like, how long is Minnesota going to compete? Because is Minnesota going to be the new version of the Connecticut Sun, where they've been competing for years, but then they wasn't able to win one?
Ooh,
it's the same thing. Same thing with AT.
But I also ask you and MJ this question. You look at Natisha Heidemann, right?
Yes.
She looked like she even went to Seattle and looked like she having a good time and might have found some success there, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, other people from Minnesota want to have that opportunity too. Like, bro, look, we gave this like 8 years, dog. 9 years. Like, hey, I'm gonna go someplace where it's sunny. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Yeah.
I think that Cheryl Reeves' system is outdated, and if she doesn't make an adjustment, it only gets her so far in this league now.
Well, you may have a great point just based off of what we've seen, right? The last 10 years. Management, from the management standpoint, devil's advocate, management's going to say, oh, well, she keeps winning games. She keeps putting butts in the seats, evidently. So we'll keep her around. And also, you don't really, I haven't heard of any of the USA the coaches from the USA team being fired from their team as long as they've been at the helm. So once that alleviates itself, then you have a better chance of her getting replaced by somebody. But until that happens, I don't think they're going to let her go. Now, with that said,
I don't even know if they let her go. They may offer her upstairs, like a, just
true.
come on all the way upstairs.
I mean, she's already the president.
Right.
Like, they're probably going to do something where she's going to resign.
She'll just leave one job. She'll lose a dual role.
Yeah.
Now, as far as the people leaving, unless they give her an expansion team with a GM and a coach role. There's not many people that will leave, that can leave, that's going to, I mean, that it would make an impact of sorts, but Minnesota has a way of either drafting somebody or bringing in a free agent that actually does help fill the holes in their offense and defensive schemes. Like Court Williams, she's 10 years in, right? I'm just looking at the roster right now.
Right.
McBride's not going anywhere. Where's she going to go? She's 12 years in. Natasha Howard's a journeyman. She already got 3 titles. I mean, she could go. They'll probably fit in somebody that actually fits with Olivia Miles' style. Of course, there's a few people out there that can do that. Maybe not as well as Natasha Howard's doing it this year, but it'll be adequate enough. And then Nia Coffey, she's in her 9th year. She could probably go. I would say they would keep her because they'll probably be able to get her on an inexpensive contract for the team.
But remember, MJ, it's a whole class of players going to get drafted.
Yeah,
there's no expansion team for them to go to.
But
some of these old folks
isn't it guard
I want to say
heavy,
this
though?
too.
It's guard heavy
that's
though.
right. I agree on it.
It's a guard heavy draft this year.
It could be but I don't know because I haven't looked internationally. Paige, what's happening?
There you go. The international,
up,
the international is Paige.
Sorry, I'm late.
I was late too. Don't worry about it.
All good. And he didn't bring no ice for everybody, so don't worry about it.
I was hot.
Paige, what do you think about the Minnesota Lynx and Phee, to be specific?
I like them. I think Phee might be a little bit in the way, but that's just me when I'm looking at it offensively.
Ooh.
Oh, hey.
Ooh.
So, do you believe that they could trade Phee?
They could, but are they going to? Is my opinion. I don't know.
Exactly. Right.
Do you risk losing Phee at the end of the year for nothing and letting her walk away?
No.
So, so at this point, then I think we all agree that they need to have some kind of, even if it's not written down yet, some type of understanding that at 12:01, when the day that we can make
I was just gonna
you're gonna have a sign in trade or something that's gonna go on, so that we're comfortable not to move you right now. Is that fair to say, or what?
Yeah.
That's
fair.
But that doesn't happen that much in the W, does it though?
Not really, but hey.
With the relationship that she seems to have with, and see, this is the thing. Like, this is why I'm like, to me, Fee's holding a big joker because she own her own league. So at the end of the day, she can walk away and just be like, I'm gonna go play in my own league. I don't have time to do this anymore.
Right.
I don't think that's what she'll do. But at the same time, she's not in a love affair with the WNBA, right? So I don't think she cares what happens to them either way. Does she have a good relationship with Minnesota and Cheryl Reeves and that ownership that she would honor like a sign and trade, or I'll be back kind of thing?
Jay's question.
That I don't know, but
I don't know.
It's also about what do Phee want to do? Do she want to win a championship, MVP? Like,
true.
Here's the
I
other
told you, I thought it was the individual accolades, the way it's showing up.
I mean, I was gonna argue against that up until I saw last year. Once I saw last year, I was like, oh yeah, she's stat pad.
Yeah, she's stat pad.
Yeah, there's no doubt. There's no doubt. Because even if the coach wants to leave you in, especially in a 50-point blowout, you take yourself out. Somebody that's trying to win championships is taking themselves out of games like that. Because there's no reason to be in games like that. There's just not. Unless you have a grudge against the team or a player on that team, that's the only time that you want to just bury cats. Like, like not even the biggest killers that's ever played in any type of basketball level. If they're up by 50, they're like, all right, nah, we got another game. We got the playoffs to look forward to. I'm coming out. I can't remember. I mean, I know 30-point game, 25 and 30-point games. I've seen it. 50-point games. I can't remember seeing that from any star or superstar staying in. So at that point, the accolades, the MVPs, the defensive player of the years, I know she's going for those. There's not even a doubt in my mind. That may be the issue. That may be the problem. You cannot be the leader of teams and franchises, want championships and still want awards. The awards come with success. They come with championships. Like when's the last time you seen an MVP with a losing record in the W? When does that ever happen? Never.
I see this
Never
comment
happened.
too. Phee could just go to the comments and start the rebuild. A rebuild ain't a championship, and I don't think Phee wants to rebuild. I think
I don't.
I don't think that she wants to rebuild. I don't.
I'm so. I know. Our resident UConn supporter had to leave, and I was just gonna ask.
Oh
him
no. He's coming back. I'm bringing.
Is he
him
coming
to
back?
the stage
Okay, good.
Right now,
I would ask: is that the UConn way to go to a rebuild? I don't think so.
No,
I don't think so. That's not the UConn way to go to a rebuild and just to rebuild. I mean, we had Stewie in Seattle. Thankfully we got a title, but she wasn't sitting there with those bum teams. Well, I won't say bum teams. Sorry, that's disrespectful. Not as successful teams.
Right.
When she got the chance to leave, she left. But
she wasn't about to stick around there.
No, exactly. I mean, and we knew it. We saw what was going on, and we didn't. Lynn Dunn. Boy, don't get me started. That story's all the way around too. I'm not even in the illusion that Stewie would ever go. Like, she's not leaving the Liberty to go to a rebuild. No, exactly.
Yeah,
you are back, Jeremy, and I was just stating the thing about UConn players in general, especially star players.
Mm-hmm.
They don't go once they're in a built team that has a chance to challenge. They don't leave that team to go for rebuild.
Exactly. Like
that's not the UConn way.
Even when the teams are doing bad for like a couple seasons, you're gonna see them still stay. Diana to Suber, Taurasi, they ain't leave Seattle.
Right. Exactly.
Suber lucked up because remember she won 2 championships with Lauren.
I can't even lie about that.
Years, and then she got JuJu and Brianna, Stewie, and then they started winning again. Same thing with Taurasi. Taurasi had Cappy Penny Taylor, a couple down years, and then BG came in, and then they won again.
Came in,
It's like, but they always stick with one.
It takes time.
Yeah, but they stick with one.
You got exactly. That's the whole thing. They're not.
Go ahead.
Especially DT. DT ain't gonna handle losing consistently year after year after year after year after year. So she's gonna make a move.
Of course.
She's gonna go somewhere where they have a chance to compete. Like at the end of her career, that's a little bit different. I mean, it just is what it is at that point.
So I had a question for y'all.
Go ahead.
Y'all see that Dejanay returning tonight?
Yeah, man, I can't wait to, hold on. Let me make sure she active on my fantasy.
She's gonna be on minutes to minutes.
She returning.
Let me make sure she active on my fantasy. Hold on.
Changing your roster in the middle of a lie.
Yeah, I've been holding on to this. I've been holding on to this player for a long time, big dog.
That would be the worst. The game start and she's on the bench.
Johannes is back tonight too.
Johannes back tonight too.
Oh, Johannes. Ooh.
I see Johannes is active. I see Johannes is active in my fantasy. Like I can get her up out here. So
and I got the Aces. I got Aces getting revenge on the Liberty tonight. Come on.
That's good. It's gonna be this is a good game. This is a good night of hoops anyway.
It's gonna be here's the thing. Here's what I want to caution people about.
Mm-hmm.
There's no we don't have no bigs. There's Asian. Is Nalissa playing tonight?
Yeah.
Nalissa's questionable.
Yeah.
Why didn't she play the last game?
She was out with a virus. She was in a hospital. So now that means
she probably not gonna play tonight.
Hold on. Sometimes when Paige speak, we gotta shut up. Paige was about to say something. You said that and then you stopped. Go ahead, Paige.
Oh, I said I think she was sick, wasn't she?
Okay, I don't know. Just making
I think
sure.
she had a stomach virus or something like that.
I don't know. You said that, and I was like, hold on, don't change, don't switch up on us. I thought she was at the hospital with a virus.
I think she had a stomach virus. That's what I heard.
Yeah, we're gonna go by.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Okay, see, wait a minute. See, it's what y'all always do this on funny shit. Now, what's a stomach virus? Like your stomach, you got a little bug you was throwing up for 24 hours? Is that what y'all talking about?
It could be anything.
That could be anything.
Is that what you're talking about?
Poisoning, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Yeah,
Let me ask you.
poisoning.
Okay.
You know, trips to
Let me ask you.
the room.
Okay.
I have stomach.
Okay, let me ask you this. When was the last time you went to the hospital because of that? Your stomach hurt.
I've seen people do it.
Nah, I didn't say when the last time you seen people do it. I said when the last time you went.
I ain't never did it.
I've never.
Every time I go get a stomach virus, I never go to the hospital.
I myself, I did. It was complications after a surgery though.
MJ, you also walked up 100% incline with one leg and six
it
pounds
was not.
of books on
It
your
was
back.
not 100%. It was 30%.
MJ walked straight up in the air with a broke leg and a backpack with
like
bricks in it.
100%.
But let us tell the story, bro. No, I'm teasing. I do hope the list is back because if not, there's Asia.
Hey.
There's no CPT, right? She's out with concussion protocol. New York can go very big. We ain't got a lot of size.
Yeah, it's gonna be a tough matchup
We ain't
for
got
y'all.
a lot of size.
Well, and that's the other part too.
It's the
as
depth.
I talked about it.
I want to know about.
New York, really?
Yeah, but
go ahead, MJ.
I talked about Parker Tyus. I was happy. I was happy to see Parker Tyus back this season, and I felt that she was going to make the jump. But Lissa definitely made the jump that I thought she should have had last year. But I honestly believe, and I said this before, the championship bump focused Lissa even more. Like you can, and I hate to go back to the NBA for y'all, but I'll just give you an example of the best championship bump that I've seen. Once Chicago won their first title over LA, that next season, Scottie Pippen turned into a totally different dude. Like the confidence that he had was off the charts.
Because he was
I don't want to do a whole
lot.
I
get that, but I'm just saying it was noticeably different.
I want to throw this. I want to throw this out there, MJ. I think, and I don't want it to get lost in. Nalissa Smith herself said Asia helped her love the game again, right? Like think about what that kid went through just in the last 2 years. Indiana threw you away. Dallas got you so they could get your girl. And then once they got your girl, they threw you away too and sent your girl away and sent y'all, y'all thought y'all was going to be together, sent y'all directly across the country. Like, everything that she's been through.
League,
that's one story.
That's true,
everything, regardless of what was going on, Dallas set up there and said that they brought her in to get Dejanay. They said
come on,
they went on record.
Can't come out and
it wasn't
say
about
that.
her skill set. It wasn't about any of that. And we could say a lot of things, but you can go back and look at her last year in Indiana. They was done with her.
Yeah.
They had buried her. So
Indiana was over. It was done.
Oh no,
that was the Dejanay and relationship stuff probably has different, depending on what day you ask and who you ask. It probably has a lot of different, it probably has a lot of different perspectives, but from a basketball perspective only.
That was a circus over there. Yeah, and she lends me to the personality and the confidence in herself that she will let you know.
Nalissa wasn't just some trash ass player. What was Nalissa coming out of high school?
We expected a lot from her.
And when did she get drafted? She wasn't just some trash ass player.
Was drafted like number 2 or 3.
Yeah, and when was she coming out of high school? This
I
ain't
think
no
she was
kid that was
drafted
like,
number
ooh,
1, right?
she's lucky to be here. Like that's
What?
not
No,
who
I think she
Aneesah
was
Smith
two.
is.
I think
Two
she
or
was
one,
two because
yeah.
she was in the
Thought she was
AB
two.
draft. Am I right or no?
No,
Or
she
the
was
year
not in
afterwards?
AB's
No,
draft.
she was in
The year
Because
before, right?
she had been there and then AB came and it was like, we
Yeah.
don't know no Alyssa.
she was
Yeah, because they
drafted.
took off Shakira.
She was drafted to Ryan Howard. Because Ryan Howard was the number 1 pick in 2022.
Yeah, then I think she was number 2. Then Shakira
Yeah,
was
she was
after
number
her.
2. She was
Yeah.
number
Yeah.
2
Yeah,
and
like
That makes
this is
by
a
sense.
Napheesa.
number. This is a number
number
2
2
draft pick we're talking about, not
Yeah.
somebody that just barely made it in the league or, hey, you want to run. It wasn't that. The kid has talent.
Yeah.
Yeah, she do. It's just I think the situations that she was in wasn't the best for her.
No, and
All I
I
know
don't
is
know.
that
I don't know who
she's
it is that
balling
says
out
it all the
this season.
time, but where you get drafted matters.
Yes, it does.
I
Where
It
agree.
you
absolutely
get
does.
drafted matters.
Most cases, yes.
Nalissa,
The vast
Nalissa,
majority of cases, it definitely does for sure.
Nalissa had a really good 2 years in Indiana. What messed it up was when the Golden Girl came in. That's it.
The who? Oh, yeah.
You know what messed
Yeah,
it up?
because with that, because they have been with the plan had been like, oh, this is Alyssa AB, this is Alyssa Smith AB tandem gonna be something,
Mhm.
and then it was like, you know what, Alyssa, never mind.
Well, it was. I mean, when you have that type of money and revenue and prestige come through, as far as the powers that be, which is a whole nother show, pumping in, for a certain player for the last couple of years in college, it's inevitable that that the strategy is going to change, and that definitely affected Alyssa for sure. And it even got worse because when you have a toxic fan base on top of that want to see what they want to see, that doesn't attribute to winning,
Exactly.
that it even gets worse.
But then MJ, and then you get shipped off to West Bumblefuck, and they down here. It's really crazy down here. They got what's the man that was in charge? And you had Man Bun, as the coach, and then what's my man named the general manager?
Kurt Miller.
LA. Kurt down there. It's a lot going on.
Yeah. And I would have been disgruntled too. I mean, it's tough to go from number 2 pick to every year you're getting better. Your numbers
like
are going
you don't know
up.
how to play basketball.
Right. And it's disrespectful, and that's the thing. And I think that's, especially with Alyssa's personality, respect is huge with her.
Now, do y'all understand why I call? Okay, if y'all ever watch Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, y'all know that was the cast of the Misfits over there, right? That's why I call. This is why I call Las Vegas the cast of Misfits and cast-offs, because they just take them and we love you how you are. You got a red nose, it's okay. It's okay. Right. We'll use that to light the way. Mm-hmm. You don't really like to talk to people. It's okay because we'll do the talking. All you got to do is play. Come on, like whatever it is that you do well.
Though. Look
whatever it is that you do well, we're going to make sure that we highlight that.
I mean, Becky Hammond has her shortcomings for sure. There's no doubt about that.
Yes, but
one thing that she does bring is she not only brings experience in the Hall of Famer, but she also brings experience from some of the best coaches that ever coached basketball in general. And that matters.
You know what else, MJ?
She was the best player in the world.
She was a cast off her fucking self. She
sure was 100%.
All she wanted to do was play for Team USA. That's all she wanted to do.
Don't bring that up.
Don't
bring that up.
But MJ, I say it jokingly, but I mean it. Like
no, it's true. It's 100% factual.
I'm one of the best. I'm one of the best here in this league, and you won't even consider me for that.
No, the one consider she couldn't crack it. How could she crack it? She couldn't get on USA team.
Let me put that chip on my shoulder.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. She had that chip on her shoulder when she came in. She was undrafted.
Oh yeah,
so
yeah,
for sure. Yeah, Becky was a nice player too. People sleep on that too. Becky, she wasn't average. She could balls. She could put the ball in the hole. She wasn't the best defender, but she was smart. Very smart player. So I always like Becky. I always rooted for her to do well. I figured the team said she was on. I don't know how she was going to get to a title, but I mean that's another story altogether.
And also, just what I respect about what she has brought to the Aces is she brought a family type of organization, and you have the perfect superstar of that organization.
I'm gonna slow you down right there. You gonna pump the brakes on that, homeboy.
Okay.
You gonna pump your brakes on that. You know why?
Why?
Because Bill Laimbeer had already been there, right?
Well,
and
yes.
Asia Wilson had already been there. Where does Asia come from? A family type of background? That's Asia's locker room. Asia set the tone in there.
Yes.
I don't know if that's what she brought and just made everybody love each other like that. I'm not sure that I'm gonna say that I give all of that to Becky, because they look so South Carolina Gamecock like in the way that they do give and get down with each other. So,
and that's what I mean. Because you wasn't really getting that with Laimbeer. Because Laimbeer is very blunt and very
what I'm saying to you is that part of that comes from Asia growing into the leader and the face of that organization is what I'm saying, sir. That's where I would be coming from. And I'm not gonna say that Bill Laimbeer was just some. I'm not gonna let you just push Bill like he was just no gruff and tough type dude. Bill tell it like it is, but the way that they love him, the way that they hug him, the way that they have you seen Bill when he's back in the building in Las Vegas? Yes. The way that Bill was the one that told Asia and Jackie, "Don't you ever break up because you're something special." He wasn't just some rough and gruff dude that didn't know what was going on. Bill Laimbeer was very successful in the WNBA and maybe one of the most successful coaches to ever do it here. He's the only one that went from worst to first in this league. Yes. He gave us swing cash.
He did.
I have a hot take for you on Bill Laimbeer when it comes to the WNBA, which I may have to do the rest of this show from my phone. The way this is acting, this is stupid.
Okay, wait, MJ, tell us, what is your experience, bro? Because we can hear you, and when you're like, "Oh, something's wrong," you're like, "Oh God," we can still hear you. So what's happening for you? Yeah,
my screen, my screen just goes blank. It just blanks out.
Oh, and I can't just keep talking.
Yeah, but
keep talking.
Is that what it is?
Keep talking.
Okay.
There's keep talking and watch the chat, and we'll tell you if we can't hear you. Because
got you. Okay, cool.
Yeah, go ahead.
Bill Laimbeer is one of those players, and it gets confusing because you have Michael Cooper, who was successful in the W, but was he exactly that right there? Was he? Was he successful because of the players that carried him, or was he bringing that championship experience over the WA? I think it was the players.
Okay, MJ, I want you to put a pin in that because I think what we want to talk about is the level of talent at the time that like Cooper was coaching and the Thomas was winning 4 in a row versus what we see now. But keep going, keep rolling.
Cool. I'll pin that. I just believe that Bill Laimbeer, he saw the W different than the majority of people that were even in the W as far as coaches and management. There was a lot of coaches that were trying to coach the women's team as if they were NBA teams. Laimbeer saw the landscape. He saw the players and he empowered the players. He saw a style of play that the other coaches didn't see. It's a different game. I've said it for literally decades now. The women's game is different than the men's game. It's a different game. It's almost totally different with the strategies, the way that the women play versus the men. It's totally different. And Laimbeer saw that, and he drafted that way, and he GM'd
let him play that game. Talk about it.
Right, exactly. He empowered them to do what they did.
Talk about it.
Right. Katie Smith.
Right.
Katie Smith.
Yeah. Players flourished under his leadership and his coaching.
Yes.
And as much as you may, his playing days, he wasn't the most likable player, but you have to respect him. He's a champion.
Hey, but I tell you what, you loved him if he was on your team because you knew he was going to fight till the police came.
Exactly. 100%. And that's what and then he brought that to the W. And when your players buy in and believe in you, that empowers them to go out and run through walls for you and themselves. Right, so Bill Laimbeer, I have the utmost respect for him.
Oh yeah, me too.
I like Big Bill, but I'm also a Bad Boys, the Detroit Pistons Bad Boys fan. So it's not
I like the Bad Boys.
A big Zeke, Zeke was my dude, man. I mean, he was, Southside Chicago, but people don't understand.
But People don't know Bill Laimbeer was from Chicago too, kind of on the outskirts, but you know.
Yeah. His suburban.
Yeah. Yeah, but he hit the city. He hit the city every other weekend or something. You know.
Yeah, exactly. He played in those. He played in some of those tournaments too.
Yeah, he made his way around.
I would just say that just to finish this off, it's just Zeke. Zeke is Zeke for the young people. He was Kyrie before Kyrie. He was Steph handles before Steph handles. He was every player that you can think of after the 90s that had good handles, great handles. Zeke was that guy. Zeke pulled back for the team. He did it at Indiana. He did it on the Olympic team. He did it at Detroit. If people don't realize what Zeke was doing, what Iverson was doing his first couple years in Detroit, he was tip dunking, right? He was hitting big shots. Oh yeah, I mean, Iverson took way more shots than him. But go back and look at it.
But
Zeke pulled back for the team.
Not only that though, Zeke was doing so many other things, right? Zeke was being a basketball player and an activist, and Zeke. The things, if you get an opportunity, like okay, there's some levels to Isaiah, right? There's very much New York Knicks, New York Liberty, Isaiah, and all of that stuff that went along there, right? Okay, If we set that to the side and we talk about just what he did from a basketball standpoint. Owning a basketball league, right? What did he own? What was it called? CBA. What was his league? Yeah, own the basketball league. First one to own one. How he built out Toronto. The way that he brought in, the African American black writers and sports coverage into Detroit because they, to cover the Pistons. He was the reason that there was a black beat writer, right? Definitely a part of drafting Damon Stoudemire. He built Toronto out in a style similar to what was in Detroit, right? So if you look at like his business mind and his baskonomics mind, man, it's something else. It's something else. The way Zeke's fingerprints on this thing, but fascinating. Keep going.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, 100%. A lot of people don't know the insides of his career outside. They don't even really know his basketball career, much less his executive career and outside of basketball.
They don't know that Zeke got robbed of the Olympics 2 times.
Yep.
He was supposed to go 2 times.
Yeah.
2 times. It was just like, hey, bro, it just must ain't meant for you, dog. It just ain't. It ain't for you. It just ain't for you.
Yeah, that's what happened. That's the real blackball.
That is the real blackball.
Because the first year, the first time we boycotted, right? We didn't go.
Right.
The year he was supposed to go, and then they boycotted him the second time. That's how it worked out.
Yeah.
Wild.
Yep.
Enrique made the stupidest play in 3 years. I'm watching the dub, but neither team impressed me last night. Both beatable. I mean, she made a bonehead play, but it wasn't it wasn't.
I don't think it was Enrique's fault though.
It wasn't Enrique's fault that they lost that game. They fell apart. They was up double digits.
A couple of games ago, Enrique actually sealed a game for Dallas too. Right? Yeah, exactly. They were down double digits. Like a couple of games.
Okay. Let me ask y'all this question: Was that a flagrant 2 upgradable shoot the free throw foul?
I mean, to me, no, but the way the rules in the WNBA has been this year, because it was like she landed in her space under the foot.
Yeah,
they
by
upgrade
rule,
that to a flagrant 1.
By rule,
it's a flagrant 1. I feel like it's dumb though.
It's
irritating.
It's very dumb. And it just shows the problem with the officiating that we've been talking about all season.
I mean, it's just like the moving screen in the UConn game.
Yeah,
technically it is. Technically it's a moving screen.
Don't get me started on that. I'm almost as irritated as Jeremy was about that. So
you haven't called it all game, but you call it now.
Exactly. 100%.
Yeah.
Not since the first quarter was that a call, but in the fourth quarter it's a call. So,
but I have to, because I got Paige here. I have to back up and ask some questions.
Paige.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Paige. I don't know. how long you've been here. Everything, you came in late, and then we didn't get to talk last week, and so sometimes, we have to, as Rob would say, rewind, selector, rewind. All-Star Weekend. I saw some Tigers in the building. All-Star
It was
Weekend.
a few. It was a few.
Yeah, it was a few.
I have no comment on that, and I will not. I have no comment. No.
I am surprised. I'm gonna say this though too. Really, it wasn't just Tigers in the building. What I'll say is I didn't see any Gamecocks in the building, so I'm thankful for that.
I saw some Gamecocks there.
I saw them.
Oh, and also
game. I saw one.
I thought there was a few.
Raven was there.
Yeah. Raven was there.
Raven,
Jersey was there.
Jersey was there.
Yeah,
I saw Jersey.
Yeah, Raven and Jersey.
It may have been some other Gamecocks in the building too. Like Camilla was there. Like Camilla was in Chicago.
Yeah, I seen Camilla.
Yeah, Camilla was in Chicago. Yeah.
Yeah, but I seen it on the Stud Buzz stream.
Okay, so we won't talk about the Tigers in general, but let's just talk about college basketball teams in general.
Yep.
Okay.
Because of the way that those videos got blasted out, would you expect a coach to have a reaction?
No comment.
And then, no. And this is really just in general. And this is for everybody up here. Would y'all expect?
Okay.
Yeah. Would you expect? Because I mean, shit. Madison Booker was up there. Hannah Hidalgo was throwing her ass back. Like it was a party. It was a party.
I mean,
MJ, you play basketball. Jeremy, don't get quiet now.
Okay.
I was just letting Paige. I was just wondering. I'm letting Paige let us know if she saw something that we didn't. So,
I don't condone it. I wouldn't do it. It's not my cup of tea. But I mean, they are college students at the end of the day.
Okay. So at the end of the day, there was no violation of team rules that y'all thought right? Like,
well, it's what you were saying earlier, though.
Hold on, I heard
it.
Go ahead, picture on the floor.
What happened?
Paige said, okay.
Oh.
Well, we're just going to, whatever happens in the All-Star Weekend stays there, because...
come on.
Okay,
well, it can't stay there. It can't stay there. We saw some of that. Some of what happened. It can't stay there.
DJ exposed it all. We can't stay there.
Right? Yeah, we can't stay there.
No. I'm not even talking about the DJ stuff. I'm really because here's the thing. What I thought was really dope about WNBA Weekend, and this the best part that they did for the 30 years of celebration, was having the different generations of basketball players, right? So
I like that.
Yeah, the shooting stars. I like that.
Yeah, you're right.
Really
so now you have EYBL in Chicago at this time, right? This is a great time to have women's hoops come together. Is there a line there? Should there have been a WNBA place? Should there have been a college place? To me, if you get in the club, to me, here's my thing. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. So I would have probably been in the party, but you wouldn't have caught me on the camera because I'm smooth like that. You ain't catch me on the camera. But I'm not gonna deny that I wasn't in the club. I'm not gonna say I wasn't at the party. I'm in the city. I'm in the city. You know it. It was some other. Here's the thing that I'll say. Here's what I will say. I heard that there were some ex-Gamecocks in the building too, and I didn't see them on camera either. So proud of you. So proud of you. If you know who you are, you know who you are.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? Now, it's not what you do, it's how you do it. Do y'all care? Does it matter? Were you uncomfortable? I saw a lot of different reactions on socials. I wanted to have this conversation with y'all, and this isn't really to pinpoint the Tigers. I was teasing you with that, but just in general, I saw people like, they should be at home. What they doing?
How are you gonna tell people where they need to be?
Exactly.
True.
And also, if they did not do anything to where they got caught on camera, I don't care. I
got you, but I will also say this. When I was 30, I wasn't gonna be in the club with 18, 19, 20.
Wow.
Yes. Yeah.
I mean,
I
I mean, it depends. I can't confirm nor deny my interactions with.
I just ain't. But I say that. But I say that with and I say that coming from the LGBTQIA. Is that all the letters? God damn, I keep forgetting them.
Oh, Lord.
The LGBTQIA plus. I think.
I mean, you know.
All that. See, listen. From the rainbow people. For me,
Right.
Coming from my community, one of the things, especially when I was younger, our parties were because of the group. It was always 18 and up, just to be able to have a party. So you would have 18-year-olds, 21-year-olds, 30-year-olds all in the same party. I've been in LGBTQIA plus parties where it's like 18 to 21 at the bottom, and then 35 and up on the top floor, trying to be able to have a venue that's a safe space for the queer community to be able to hang out, right? Mm-hmm. So real questions that I'm asking: what did it look like for y'all? Was it like, you shouldn't have been, you could get on your, now, we in the club together, but I mean, hey, 18, you're not going to be dancing with me if you don't go
right, exactly.
Somebody your age.
I was going to say that. There's an innate maturity
and I say that, and I say that. I'm sorry, MJ. Let me say this.
No, go ahead.
Put this caveat out there that the majority of the young people that I saw in the club may or may not be in the LGBTQIA community.
Right.
So this isn't just like going to a straight club or finding a straight party to go to. I wanted most of the people that I saw were in the community. So go ahead. Let's go.
Yeah. No, with that said, there's two things that kind of stand out to me. One was in an interview, which was I won't say irritating. It's wild that it didn't get a whole lot of press. The one, aka that player in Indiana, actually was on live TV and said that she bet on the All-Star game last year. Did you guys catch that?
I caught that. Yeah.
The W has issued a statement since then.
Oh, they did?
They issued a statement about that, and they issued a statement about Paige and Angel's friendly bet, and they said nobody's getting suspended.
That was a friendly bet, though. I mean,
nobody's getting suspended, but they reminded everybody to remember the words and all of that. But I mean, listen, here's the thing. We're not going to act like people don't be like, okay, when I see you on the third, we're going to beat your ass. Okay, well, okay.
Right, exactly.
Loser buys dinner. Loser buys dinner. Is that any different than
behind the scenes?
Cash at me 500 because we beat y'all ass?
No, there ain't no different. It's basically the same.
I'm not going to act like that. They joke about it.
It definitely happens.
Exactly.
It definitely happens.
Exactly. And that's part of, I mean, that's been around since the beginning of sports in any sport. Like that's how it is. You put something on the line and you play for it.
We know they be gambling behind the scenes, man.
Yeah, of course. True. I mean, that's not even the question. The only issue come on, man. How many times it's almost you have to catch yourself and not say, I bet you I'll make this shot. Oh, I mean, I don't even bet. Yeah, I bet you I'll make this. I bet you. Now the second thing that I saw that was social media, kind of behind the scenes, that a lot of people may have not paid attention to. I know this group did. I know our life is better than yours. Mm-hmm. When that man approached Fudd.
Oh yeah, the white dude. Crazy. The old white dude.
She was like, "How much money?" I was like, "What?"
You talking about? Is you talking about when Fudd played it off like, "Well, you ain't seen her in a bus down." See,
right? Yeah.
Hey, but guess what? How many times do you think that actually happens?
Yeah, it's rare. It's rare. I mean, that's not rare. That actually happens a lot. Sorry, I digress. That happens a lot.
Yes, sir.
We don't see it a lot.
No, that's not true. But then again,
it happens a lot.
We do see it. It's just we don't say nothing. We don't. No, not we. Sorry, I'm not gonna say we because I say something. I'm not gonna say we. Sorry, people don't say anything.
As a society, we have been conditioned to accept that. We've been conditioned to accept old men looking at these young girls, being like, "Oh, no, sir.
Exactly.
You are 60 years old. She is 18.
Exactly.
She can't be nothing but your niece. What? Why?
Exactly.
No.
Yeah.
And we are gonna have a conversation here soon about how some of these men that got these platforms that's caping for these women is only caping for the women that they like or think is cute and not for the best players because it's really about women's basketball.
Oh, we knew that.
We're gonna have that conversation. We're gonna have that conversation too.
Even the new fans knew that as soon as this young lady with the last name of Cunningham got her own SB shoe. I'm like,
that's
what?
crazy.
What?
Okay. Wait. Okay.
I was about to bring her up too. Go ahead.
Let me be as honest as I can about Sophie Cunningham. I'm not a Sophie fan. I don't condone the things that I've seen Sophie present herself to stand for. Right?
Agreed.
I'm not for any of that. But let me tell you something. You talk about somebody making the most out of their situation. That motherfucker's hustling like a motherfucker.
Oh yeah,
she got a shoe. She was at the what was it, UFC some shit.
Yeah, the UFC.
She was doing.
She asked to be a ring girl, and they said okay.
Okay, sign us up.
Mm-hmm. But then again, her making the comment about
now,
go ahead.
We're gonna get to that, but I will also say this. I also understand that she's been giving the opportunity to hustle like a motherfucker, like she is right now, on all these different platforms and things, because of the fact that she's blonde hair, blue eyes, and the right color for the situation. Raven is in the exact same situation. Is she getting shoes? Are they hollering at her? Aaliyah Boston. Are they showcasing her? Kelsey Mitchell. Are they showcasing her? Are they getting any of the opportunities that Sophie Cunningham is getting?
No,
but I would say that especially Kelsey Mitchell and Aaliyah Boston, they bring in. Some people would say the same. I would say probably more than she's even bringing to the team. But they're not getting those opportunities.
They bringing way more than she bringing to the team. Way more.
But let's go. Let's talk about it. I want to hear what y'all say.
Like you said,
I would say is,
I think Sophie's getting
blonde hair, and sometimes she can be blue-eyed too. So I'm just,
she a part of MAGA, man. She a
Go
part
ahead,
of
Jay.
MAGA.
Go ahead,
She
Jay.
a part of MAGA.
MJ, she can't lighten that skin enough though.
Yes.
When they put that paper bag up,
I know,
still,
right?
Yeah.
Jay, was you saying something?
Yeah, I was just saying, man. She a part of MAGA, man.
She is. She really is. And also just the comment that she made about the trans athletes and saying that,
I heard about that.
I care about young girls, young women, and I don't want to see young women compete with a biological man. You don't care about women. You don't care about women. You just using this to build your platform up. If you actually cared about women, if you actually cared about women, then you would not be using your teammate to get your clout up, to get your brand up, because that's exactly what you're using. That's the reason why the public knows who Sophie Cunningham is. Fox News know who Sophie Cunningham is. We know who she was just because we're WNBA fans, but she didn't receive all this clout when she was in Phoenix.
Well, the Sophie Cunningham that people don't know that was an antagonizer.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
I mean, that's what she was. She was an antagonizer, and that was her job for the most part. Like I said before, Cunningham had she came out of college with a 16, 17 point a game scoring average all 4 years. She was in the SEC, so that's something you can't discount. However, she found another. Huh?
I mean,
we know old Missouri Cunningham.
Yeah. Yes, we do.
Missouri Cunningham.
Yes, we do. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but that's people are seeing this. This is like the pointing incident, or the pointing that went viral. The 2-hand slam down of Sheldon. Being the enforcer. So
did we also forget that she fought Collier Copper?
Yeah. She fought Collier Copper. She tried to go after Rakia, but she didn't want that smoke because Rakia was about to put 2-piece on BG in that game. I don't know what she was yelling about. She needed to sit down before she ended up being a statistic. But yeah, I mean that's a lot of what she's done. She wasn't getting any of that notoriety until she got over to the Midwest and was playing for the Fever.
Yeah.
Like
Man,
she was
she
going to be
getting
a
all her
journeyman
publicity
throughout.
from being.
She more or less her career as it was
She's a
progressing.
journeyman.
She's a
But
journeyman.
Hey,
Yeah. What's up, Bugs?
and let me tell you something. I'll tell y'all this too.
what's good, Bucks?
If you got her on your fantasy team, she's scoring for you.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, she
High
she'll
percentage
knock you
too.
down.
We'll
She'll
give her
knock
that.
down a 3 now. She'll knock down the wide open 3.
Well, she
And
was-
I
she
don't
amongst the
know
leader.
why. I don't know why people keep leaving her open for that 3.
I
I'd be
don't
like,
know
"Come
why.
on,
I'm saying,
bro.
like,
She can knock it
Shoot
down.
that
ball.
goddamn 3,
something
bud. Get in her face."
Oh my
But it's
God.
crazy. It's crazy.
That's
What
what
up,
I'm
Bucks?
saying.
What so why wasn't she,
What's happening, Bugs?
3-point competition? That's never mind. I had a question about
Because
this.
she's not gonna win it.
I
Let's
mean,
be for real. No, she's not gonna win.
percentage wise, she should have been in it. But there's like 3 players that should have been in it percentage wise anyway,
Yeah,
and maybe one that shouldn't have been.
But
But
how many of her shots that she take is wide open?
Right,
like,
exactly.
You know,
Right. But like I said, before I forget, because I know I was right on a few things. There are certain players
And
that
you don't never miss a chance to tell us you was right. Go ahead.
we know
Go ahead.
just off of experience, the people that know how the 3-point competition works and who is a good fit for them. We know who are off the rack shooters. There were at least 3 in this year's. One of them was Fudd. Just from her shooting motion, we knew. I had a good feeling that she had a good chance of winning, and I picked her to win, and she won. So that's one. The other part that I picked, and it could have been from between Seattle and Washington, but I picked Washington because I won EDD. She's one of my favorites. You guys know that. It's not a secret.
Man, you might as well say nah. I picked her. You might as well.
I thought Banks would be good with the mid range. I didn't know she was going to be like lights out from the other spots too. That's my fault for thinking that the lights would be too bright. But and then Shakira's red hot too. She's having a season. If people aren't paying attention, Shakira, she's healthy. She's on the floor, and she can shoot that thing. So the final.
Hey, hold on, MJ. So let's be clear. So he's talking about Gigi Banks. So he's talking about the player that was in, because I heard Paige say who. So Gigi Banks.
Oh,
talking about Gigi, Shakira, and Deladon, right? The Washington team from Shooting Stars. Go ahead.
I picked them to win. So, and that was based off of EDD being on the team too. But it was more Banks and Shakira. Through the rounds, and I thought it is the one thing that, and I love this, and I don't think anybody caught this. The round before the finals, Gigi hits the just past half court shot to put them into the finals, or give them the number that gets them into the finals, and she just starts celebrating. EDD taps her on the back and say, "Hey, finish this out. We're not done yet." We're not done yet. And it wasn't for anything else. There's 2 things I think it was for. One, it was for finish it out, period. And then the second is they could have probably put a number up there that would have been hard to beat in future shooting star rounds. You know what I mean? That's the competition level that I liked about EDD. She showed it throughout her whole career. The fact that just out of respect for her, whereas everybody in their mama thought that UConn was a lock for EDD, we all knew she was going there out of high school. It was a no-brainer, and she decided to stay closer to home and play for Delaware, and had all 4 years, knockout years, her whole 4 years there. I just appreciate the fact that we're able to see players, young and old, compete at the highest level where the lights are shining the brightest. Right? I want people to really understand that this is, I mean, it's a game, it's a competition, but those lights get bright. Those lights are bright, right? I mean, those are the brightest lights that the W sees, up until the playoffs. So to be able to perform at that level, we saw people crack, especially in the 3-point competition. There was some severe cracking in the 3-point competition. Just to be able to actually shine. I have to applaud. I have to applaud the ladies for showing out on that. Now, one thing I have to say before we jump to the next subject. What is this Paige peeling off in the middle of the club and taking her sweet time putting a jacket on? What was that all about?
I don't know.
Paige do a striptease all the time.
Yeah.
Come on.
Man, this ain't the first time.
That's who Paige is, man. Y'all better catch up with Paige and our swag, man. They was waiting. They were literally in the Stud Buds chat saying, "Where's Paige? Find Paige. Paige. Where's Paige? Get Paige. Paige."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so this is the other thing that I'm talking about safe space for LGBTQIA to be able to engage and feel safe, right? And so that was the original question that I asked is, where is that balance? Where's that balance? And that's a conversation that they have to be able to have.
Mm-hmm. That was Booker. That's right. Booker was in there.
Yeah, Madison was there too.
Yeah, she was in there. Oh, yeah.
And I agree. It's all about giving that safe space. And but watching the Stud Buzz live, you saw a lot of the players. A lot of the players were comfortable. A lot of the players were enjoying themselves. Of course, you
know what? I'm glad you said that. And I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna get off my soapbox.
Mm-hmm.
The women in the W do not get enough credit for how fucking gangster they are. They live their life out and proud, every fucking aspect of it in front of the world. In front of the world. Y'all think it ain't no men kissing in them locker rooms in the NBA and the NFL and the MLS and MLB? They is. They dating. They in each other's hotel rooms, kicking it with the music on. Right? They is.
I heard the latest. I don't know if y'all heard the latest.
but they're not pressed about sharing. They're not pressed about being able to share every aspect of their life. I don't know why people are so interested in these women, but they're also not really judged, right? Like it's always like, oh, he's a great player. So nah. These women is real gangsters. These men, I'm looking at y'all like, could y'all really cut the camera on and live your life 72 hours in front of the camera and still be who you are and still have your brand respect you and still have people reaching out trying to collab? I don't know.
No, not unless you start that way.
And there's
not unless it's from day one you start that way. No.
Yeah. And there's a lot of these new fans who don't know, especially new fans who don't watch women's sports, because this happens in women's sports all the time. I watch women's soccer. You see it in women's soccer all the time. The National Women's Soccer League, you have a lot of LGBT queer representation there. You got players that's dating each other. Like it's nothing new. So that's why, and like you said, I don't understand why people are so focused about these women's personal lives. It's really weird to me. Like
there's a fear, and that's what the only thing I can equivocate it to. There's an insecurity and a fear.
Yes, it is.
That in my experience, it's so off base, because here's the thing, in my opinion. Just because I have family members that are in the rainbow community, and I also do some gigs in the rainbow community to protect their right to party. So that's kind of what I do on the off. But
nice, man.
You cannot. It is a Neanderthal way of thinking if you think that people, even kids, as far as an influence, whereas you're going to dictate who they are as people, navigating through this world with whatever wealth factor that you go, we're poor to rich and anywhere in between. You are not anyone that's going to influence somebody to change from one behavior to another. you are usually trying to establish or understand the feelings that you have coming up versus you seeing somebody on TV and it's like, oh, that's who I'm going to be. You can follow people, but who you are has to be, it's an experience. You have to figure out who you are as the years go on. There's people that I talk to all the time. They didn't understand the feelings that they were having and they had to figure it out. Some people haven't figured it out. Some people never figure it out. They just don't. But you cannot sit here and try to suppress, trying to suppress and villainize the way people live because you're insecure about you and how you handle yourself or your family. That is never gonna fly.
It's stupid.
And right. It's never gonna fly. But people try to do it every day because they're insecure. They're insecure. They don't understand that you have to meet people where they are. You have to.
Yeah, you have to. People don't be comfortable in their own skin.
Right, not exactly. And that's what it is. There's a lot of people that never are comfortable in their own skin. They're just not. And they try to project that on you. And if you don't act the way that they think you should act, then you're a villain. Then you're the bad side of things, which is absolutely ridiculous. And those people are the ones that actually need to have somebody wrap their arms around them and hey, let me talk to you. Let me explain this to you. So you don't have to accept it, but you probably should understand it.
Yeah.
That makes sense?
Definitely makes sense. And also to add on, like you said, that they're not comfortable, like you or Jay say, they're not comfortable in their own skin. But then there's also a part of them that wants to be able to be as free as that person. The problem is they're not able to because they care about what other people are saying. And those people don't care about what other people are saying.
What was that movie that I watched years ago? Was it American Beauty with Kevin Spacey? Was that it?
Yeah, American Beauty. Yeah,
I encourage people to go and watch that movie. Even though Kevin Spacey's not the best person to be following, but it was an excellent movie. Actually, it actually explained a lot of things that people should actually be. You should think about it. You should at least think about it before you actually pass judgment on people. Now, with that said, here at this channel, we don't care if you're against it. Then you probably shouldn't be here.
Exactly.
Right. We're not going to suppress any of you for trying to be positive and being your best selves. If you're suppressing people because you're insecure and you don't like what certain people are doing, that's fine. You probably shouldn't do it here.
Like, I agree. Me, I stand up for everybody's rights. Like, you not like I'm the type of person where I'm going to fight. I'm a cisgender black man. I'm a straight black man, but I respect LGBTQ rights, the queer community, because I don't see nothing different from them to me. Okay,
right.
Whoever they decide to love is their decision. That's not my business. What I could do is support that person as a human being, and that's what I do. Me, I have best friends who's in the queer community, and I love them, and I will go to war, and I will go through a brick wall for them, and that's for anybody, for women, for queer people, for black people, for Latinos, for Asians, like even some Caucasian people who actually are with the shit and actually care about all people and not only themselves. So that's what it's about. It's all about caring about each other. It's all about, so me, I stand up for everybody. So you ain't going to see nothing. You're going to see a hatred bone in my body when it comes to somebody that's different with me, because I see all of us as human beings. And that's what I think this world should be. But the problem is we're around so many messed up people who just want to find that hatred for people. And I'm not with that. So, I'm hearing the echoes. Is that this man? So that's what it's about. It's all about caring about each other. It's all about, so me, I stand up for everybody. So, are y'all still there? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. But other than that, like I love seeing that. That's one of the things that I love about the Starbucks is that they bring a representation that you normally don't see. You've always seen that in the W, but you don't see it face front. You don't see it. You haven't seen it You've seen it with a couple stars. Like maybe you'll see it with somebody like
I can hear you. My screen just went blank again.
no problem. Yeah, you will see it with somebody like a Diana Taurasi. You will see it with a BG. You will see it with others. Sue Bird. Sue Bird is also other. But what the Stud Buds is doing are bringing a amazing representation to where young athletes could be able to see themselves. You could see yourselves in the Stud Buds. You could see your stud in Courtney and T. Like, and the Stud Buds are somebody who Courtney and T. They're people that saying that they're not for everybody. They're just gonna be themselves, and if you like it, cool. If you don't, then don't watch them. That's it.
Well, that's the thing too. They don't claim to be perfect either. There's a few things that kind of like, all right, that we could have done without that. But for the most part, they're giving you insight that they're giving you more insight that we've seen from anything else the WNBA's done.
Mm-hmm.
Like, think about that. What else? What was before the Stud Buzz? Like, literally
nothing that I can think of.
I mean,
no, because one, the technology wasn't there to actually be on the spot unless they actually planned it out. Which, don't get me started on Chicago's planning of the All-Star game, which is absolutely ridiculous.
Good Lord.
The fact, and I don't even know if this was planned, but to be honest with you, the fact that they had one of the events at the Presidential Center in Chicago.
Yeah.
That in itself tells me that you didn't plan this out right. And then, I mean, of course, have something there for sure. But the way that they had it just lets me know that they didn't plan this out the way the year and a half out that they knew that they were going to be getting this. That's I don't want to get into that too right now because that's a whole nother show too. But with that said, I mean, I can't go back. I can't think of anything. The only thing I can think of that might have been close to this was like there's been social media and YouTube stuff here and there, but Sabrina versus Steph Curry, like that was it. I mean, something outside of kind of an insider thing. It wasn't like, going through the tunnel and, the W cam, after the game, they have the W cam now in a number of different organizations. It's just one of those things, man. The Stud Buds are revolutionary. And I say that, I don't say that lightly, because even when, Heineman left, they still found ways to put it together, and that's technology. Shout out to technology for being able to have that. But the fact that they are out there talking about things that 10 years ago we wouldn't have heard, and now
I really feel like they're changing the landscape.
Yeah, well, if you hadn't been following the WNBA, all this stuff as a new fan, you're being hit across the face with it. You're not expecting them to say and do a lot of the things that they're doing. But if you followed the WNBA for a while, you knew at least you had a hunch that a number of these things were going on, and just based off of what they were saying, it was entertainment, and then you were learning new things about people that you didn't know, right? So that's I'd shout out to them for them having their thing. On a low key thing, maybe a hot take, is shout out to the vets that know how to move in those arenas without being seen.
I agree.
I agree.
Yeah, they were low key.
Man, I tell you, it with more and more camera phones and all that stuff around there, and you being able to just navigate different parties, avoid the controversies, and still have a ball. Salute to you, because there's a lot out there, but there's not as many as we think that are out there. It's just one of those things.
True.
I salute that. That was Cess brought that up, and I saw that. You can if you go back and watch some of the live, not just for the Stud Buds, there was a couple other cameras that were out there too, and you can see people just kind of in, like, not in frame, but you knew who they were, and they were kind of out. They were out in a small pocket, just off of the dance floor, just off of the bar, and there was no controversy.
Yeah.
And they were there, just soaking it in, and going club to club and having fun. And then you found you didn't really know. Some people can handle the liquor better than others, but you could tell in the All-Star game who had a little bit more to drink.
Controversy.
There was
some controversy.
I mean, yeah,
We ain't got.
Are we getting into that now or no?
But nah. So I'm not getting into it because people have done their lives and said what they had to say. But I think what I learned from the weekend was that, even with being a content creator and being live, there's still a certain level of empathy that you still need to have, right, to your background of what's going on and where people are at in their life, right? And so sometimes you may be really, really comfortable and you're out loud and proud and you're comfortable in your skin. And sometimes it's just that you're excited to see, like, oh shit, you element OP like me, right?
Yeah.
I ain't mean no harm, but now I didn't put out something that you didn't necessarily want out, or you didn't caught a stray and you wasn't even here. And so I just think there was definitely a faction of the people that were watching the live that's what they were there for, more so than just being able to enjoy all of the extra cool content that they gave us. But I also think that Stud Buzz learned something. This year wasn't as fun as last year to me. It was way more authentic last year. I think that it was very corporate this year. And hey, shout out to y'all, get your bag. But I saw the Stud Buzz had to work their ass off this time. 72 hours, they was working their ass off. Coach need to see you. Twitch need to see you. Ally need to see you. Everybody need to see you and go to practice and have some fun. So it'll be interesting to see how they balance that next year. But
I think they needed more people to help them plan things out. Like they were.
Hey, listen,
I don't know
if anybody know them, tell them I would love to help coordinate. They blew a lot of stuff.
Exactly.
And I'm not trying to be on y'all stream. Y'all don't even have to say that I was a part of it. But there were some misses, just from a business standpoint in the way that they handled y'all. That should have been handled differently.
Right.
So
that comes with
Stud Buzz, if you can hear me, holla at me, because I mean that. I mean that. I'm not trying to. I don't even. It's not even that Cess did that. Nah, but I'm just looking in the way that they handled y'all from the way that I know that you could have been handled from how I've seen other things done. That should have went different.
Right. I always believe that when you're and it's tough sometimes when you do something that's innovative and just explodes. It's hard to establish something that's going to top the initial, especially the sophomore season, right?
Yeah, Michael Jackson never made a better. He never made another Thriller.
But it's like what you said. The more people that are involved in helping with the moderation, the message, the organization of the where you go, where you go first, second, third, that type of thing. That stuff, if it's planned out in advance, it doesn't have to be perfect, but at least you have a blueprint, right? Just from watching them from the hotel before I had to leave, it was kind of like they were talking about different things, but they didn't really have an itinerary. Which even in the first one, they had an itinerary on where they were going. Like we know we're going here. We might go here. At least they knew where they were going. They were more talking about where they were going to hit first, and it didn't seem like they knew what their pattern was going to be.
So here's the thing, and I'm going to just throw this out there. I wonder if there were parties that, and hear me out on this, that Courtney Williams and Natisha Heidemann would have definitely been welcome at, that the Stud Buds didn't get an invitation to, if that makes sense.
No, so because
if you want to come, if you want to just come as Courtney and T and hang out with us, come on. But if you want to come with your production crew and
got you,
get behind the scenes and all the shit that I got going on in my party, that's not invited here. That's not.
Yeah. I get exactly what you said.
As my homegirls, as people in this league, as all-stars, as people here in the city that's partying, absolutely welcome, but not with all of that.
Yeah,
but at where they ended up seemed to be where they should have ended up. However,
are you talking about on the last night?
Yeah, on the last night.
Okay, but so we got to remember how we got there. Again, remember I said that they had to work. So there was a W party that they had to make an appearance at. There was an ally party that they had to make an appearance at. Like there was places that they had to go. And then on the last night, they bought the floor of a club out. And even that was atrocious the way that went.
But I believe that that's where they should have ended up. It was just
no, it wasn't. You know why it wasn't?
Why?
I'm gonna tell you why it was. I'm gonna tell you why it wasn't. Because there was no reason for them to be getting bottles in the club 8 at a time and people passing around a bottle drinking out of it without no cups. They for 2 nights in a row they went to clubs that didn't even serve the drinks that they drink. Why were you? Now I'm gonna get to talking about what I would have done. But I'm just saying, no. How am I at a club and they don't even serve what I drink? Here's the thing about me. I'm so loyal to Coca-Cola. If I walk into the movies and they serve Pepsi, but we ain't seen a movie yet. Because what the fuck am I gonna do with a Pepsi for 2 hours? Man, I'm out, bro.
True.
Nice. I love
you
the
understand?
loyalty.
It ain't no milk duds in here. All y'all got is Whoppers, bro. I can't do nothing. This theater, who is this? Oh, this is why I'm an AMC theater type of motherfucker because they got the butter and the Coca-Cola and the milk duds that I'm looking for. Magic Johnson theaters, maybe MJR. I don't know about y'all. You know what I mean?
No, I totally agree with that.
But Bugs, you can still come up and join. We still talking. It's not a problem. But that's So for me, it was a lot of things that they could have done different. But I want to applaud them for even being willing to take it on. So I don't want to come off like I'm shitting on them. I just see that it can be better, and ain't nobody trying to help y'all make it better. But also the WNBA is willing to just piggyback off of what you do and not really partner with you, it seemed like. So I would move a little different with
right, exactly. They're in there
the
saying,
WNBA,
I like this, I like that, I don't like that.
Yeah, the WNBA pulled up in Chicago like they was waiting on the Stud Buzz goddamn party too. You know what I mean? How many years in a row y'all gonna have an orange carpet that don't go to nothing?
Right.
It really the orange carpet was bland this year. Like last year was way better. Oh my god.
Well,
last year was way better. Oh wait, hold on. Paige, did you want to say something because I saw your mic was on?
Oh, I agree. The orange carpet was not that good, to be honest.
It's weird.
And their outfits were horrible, in my opinion.
But the other thing is, they didn't even help them dress for the orange carpet. It was like, wear whatever you're gonna wear. And then at the same time, it was like, well, now that we got y'all here, let me give y'all some type of Coach purse to carry. And it was like, do that even match their outfit? Why do y'all keep trying to put them with these Coach bags that I don't even believe? That woman don't carry that Coach bag in real life. Get that out of her hand.
Nah, they don't.
If I get to keep it, I'm giving it to my girl. What do you mean?
You go.
Come on.
But still, though, I mean,
but you got them walking on it. You got them walking on the carpet with like, let them pick a bag. Like it should be there's way more coordination that could take place, and with all the tools and resources that we have in the world, it wouldn't be that difficult, folks.
But you know
welcome
how
to
that
the stage,
goes.
Bugs.
Hey y'all.
Welcome.
What's cracking? I literally just got off work and then I was like, oh shoot, they live. Let me see.
Running here, run and jump in the pool. Might as well.
I was like, hey, what's popping?
Yeah. It was very interesting. From what I was able to catch in and outside of the house, it was I liked it. It could have been better, but I definitely liked what came out of it. There's a lot. There's still a ton. We only scratched the surface of a few things that we could talk about when it comes to the All-Star Weekend, because there was so much said, and there was so much accomplished. There was so much done, but there was also still a lot of stuff that wasn't done. There was a lot of talking about certain things, and I don't think there was enough talking about it.
They blew their 30-year. They blew their 30-year birthday party, bro. The WNBA
I think so. I mean, there's so much they could have done. There's so much more that they could have done, and especially
on the orange carpet, you should have had legends and you should have had AAU players. Every generation represented on the orange carpet, bro.
Yes,
but you gotta respect the vets to appreciate the vets, and that's the problem.
I'm gonna be devil's advocate here. I'm going to be devil's advocate here.
Oh, yeah?
Just, I mean, in the sense of bringing up something that will probably spark some high emotions, low emotions, and everything in between. On the 30th anniversary of the WNBA, no matter how you feel about certain people, you have to, and I think, and I remember a couple of the WNBA players saying this. You have to. I think it was Kelsey Plum. I heard her say, you have to have the people in. The people that are the biggest draws, no matter whether you like them or not, they have to be in the contest. You have to put more money in the All-Star game so they have something to play for, even if it's more for the charity or something to put in their pocket or whatever the case may be. I don't know what it is, but you have to pull out all the stops for the 30th year. You have to. That means Miss Clark has to be in something other than just the first quarter of
But
the
she didn't
All-Star.
But
want
you
to, my
can't. But you're
man.
gonna
It
She
have
didn't
to.
doesn't
want
matter. You
to.
She
have
didn't want
whatever
to though.
whatever
She
you
didn't
do,
want
you
to at
have to get
all.
them in there. Because here's the thing. Here's what we know.
You
Here's
can't call
what we
yourself.
know
You
based
can't
off of
call
what
yourself
we've
the
been
face.
told.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, here's what we know.
Ah,
What
points
what
being
we've
made.
been
It's
told.
true.
If Clark had been in the 3-point competition, Sabrina would have been in there too. We know that.
Sabrina didn't get the
Ah,
invite.
That's
I don't
what
think
they.
No,
so.
That's what they
Actually,
said. That's what they said.
no, no. It's
They
actually
sent her a
true. She
that's not
didn't.
half-ass
true.
invite. That's what
They
she
Yeah,
said
said.
see,
no.
they
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 sent
said,
said
her
that.
a
but here's the thing, MJ. I felt like they knew they wasn't in it when they said that shit.
well.
They lied
Who?
and
That
said
there's that part too.
that Sabrina and Michaela McBride declined, and they didn't
Right.
decline.
Right.
Exactly.
They
They
didn't
didn't
even get an
collide.
They even
invite.
get an
Yes.
invite
No, they didn't get, and it was some half-ass email that one of them got talking
After they got
about.
cooked. Yeah.
Right, exactly, right. And McBride was like, "Yeah, nah, that's not how it happened at all." And I applaud the WNBA players pushing back on establishment, trying to push a narrative that's not true. Shout out to Queen Phee and her. I
And
got something to say.
and I
Queen.
gotta and I gotta
Yes, I know. Remove the queen.
I
Not
gotta
yet.
I,
Not yet. Remove the queen.
Sorry.
I gotta push back on Caitlin had to be in something besides the game. You know why?
Mm-hmm.
Because this was the WNBA's most successful WNBA All-Star Weekend.
It
Had the
was.
biggest turnout for the game.
Yeah.
This was they didn't need her Saturday night.
They didn't.
Oh,
They
go
didn't.
ahead.
No, they
Oh,
didn't. They
I
didn't
heard
need
somebody
her.
say, oh, I heard somebody say, oh, tell me what I'm missing.
Yeah, they would. They would. They didn't need her, but we know that a lot of
Yeah,
the
I
new
keep
fans would have
telling
showed
y'all,
up.
but where? We were sold out. Which I was going to.
Well, the next best thing, viewership.
See, here's the
Yeah.
thing. Here's the thing that really hurt the W was that, and I really believe this because I think that, and I know the city was lit and it was a great All-Star weekend. But if Angel Reese is a Chicago Sky All-Star weekend looks totally different.
Of course.
Yeah,
Much
I
bigger
I
agree.
too,
agree.
actually.
I
Yeah,
agree.
much bigger.
I agree.
And
Well, they
also,
fumbled the
Can
bag
I
on that
also
for
say
sure.
something though?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm just gonna say this as somebody who was on the orange carpet. I wish that we were able to ask more questions specific to players because we were being pretty much told, what to say. But
Wait. Do tell. Do tell.
So let
Anybody
me ask you.
specific?
Let me.
Oh.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Hmm.
He's like,
That's interesting, actually, because
yeah, there's
Oh,
that
certain
of
that
course,
stuff we couldn't talk about.
of course,
that's
interesting.
of course.
definitely leads more to my theory of like forcefully manufacturing a narrative.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And the problem is the people that they want to forcefully manufacture that narrative around, number one, no personality, so they can't get it out the mud like Angel did or like Paige that naturally have their own bubbly or outgoing personality. That's the downside of trying to push blueberry turnover. But also, too, when you're forcefully trying to manufacture hype for someone that refuses to work on their game or it's all fake hype, like the 3-point contest. We know that girl can't shoot off the rack to save her life, but they keep
No.
insisting she's the best 3-point this from the logo that. Like I've been saying, they even created a whole extra area for her. So if she did contribute, it would make it easier for her to win. And she still ducked the smoke because of she knew for a fact there were going to be better shooters than her that would outplay her. and it would ruin the aura they manufactured for her in the first place. So it's
Yes.
all calculated.
I
It's
think
all
that's her
calculated.
team. Her team is definitely protecting her image and trying to
Yes.
maximize.
No, that's also
Man,
Kathy and
I,
Adam.
That's also
I'm
the
more.
W though,
That's
because you
Kathy
couldn't
and Adam
ask
too.
her about any of those questions either.
Oh yeah, they're part of her team for sure. Yep, no doubt.
So
Damn,
I got
not
a
even
question.
that.
I
Jeez.
got this question. This is really a
Yeah.
logistics setup because I was watching the orange carpet and this is the part that drove me and I think it was the commission like crazy.
Yeah.
So they're on the orange carpet. Why are people walking in front of and behind them?
Yeah, I
while
saw
they're on
that
the orange
too. I'm
carpet
like, how are
interrupt-
you gonna walk in
Is
front
it
of
not?
the interviewers?
Is it not roped off? Are they not telling people how to go? Why was it just so? And then people was walking by and they're like, "Hey," grabbing their arm, like, "Come back, I want to talk to you." What?
Yeah.
It just was all over the place. Like I don't know what they were doing. It was just all over the place. I'll just say that. No, it was just all over the place.
It's like the players are trying to escape and not
Oh,
have to do an
Yeah.
interview.
Oh,
Please,
It was terrible.
please share the corrections while we have this conversation.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
The orange
Definitely.
carpet is very so okay. Because I always joke that at the end of the orange carpet, they don't go anywhere. Where do they go after the orange carpet? Does everybody just go their separate ways? Is there a WNBA secret party that we don't know about? You know, what happens after the orange carpet?
Some they go their separate ways, and some they
Okay.
go back up to their
To their rooms?
rooms
Okay.
and stuff.
Do
like
they get
that.
to keep them coach bags that they carry down the carpet?
Yes, if they want to keep them. Yes.
Oh, but they don't have to keep them. Okay, good to know.
Yeah.
Okay.
If they want
So
to keep
who
them.
is there anybody there that's directing the people down the orange carpet, or do you kind of just because it's like they walking down the sidewalk and shit, and you just trying to
No,
grab
there's nobody
somebody there?
directing them. No.
So how does it get out of control at the TV part? Because that should be the most controlled part. Like we walk in, Kathy walked behind during the interview. Napheesa walked behind somebody else, and it was like somebody else walked by, and they was like, "Hey, you come back," but they didn't care that Kathy walked by. They was like, "We don't want to talk to her." So I don't know.
I just feel like it's just not. There needs to be way more structure when it comes to that.
Okay, that's fair.
Because like all the media can walk up anytime they want, and I'm like, what is this? Like you're telling me like there's no order on who goes first, who goes this, like, and it makes it even more challenging on the people who are doing the interviews also.
Okay.
I don't know how, but I still think that's by design. That's purposeful. It's like they really don't want to actually back the W and make it actually be like healthy and have it
So-
prosper for real. I don't know.
I feel you.
Okay, so let me ask you this.
I mean, it looks like that, but I don't believe it's that.
Wait. Let me get my logistics understood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So while I was seeing the people on the carpet, they was like, "Yeah, we're on the carpet," and then they would flash to the people on the stage, right? And they were like, "Oh, when the people get off the stage, they're gonna walk down the carpet." So what are they actually doing on the stage, Paige? What is that? So you come up, you walk the stage. Is it a fashion show? What,
Yeah,
can you explain how that works if you know?
Are you talking about like before they walk?
So for us, the end users that are watching like on YouTube, right?
Mm-hmm.
For example, they're talking to somebody and then they show a clip and they're like, "Oh, look, Aaliyah Boston's on the stage now." And when she finishes the stage, she's gonna come over and talk to us. So what's going on? It's kind of like a fashion
what is that? Show in a sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
So nothing really like you just walk the stage. Is they just walk the stage? It's not like an event going on. We're not doing a silent auction. We ain't raising no money for cancer. Nothing.
No.
It's nothing like that. It's supposed to be like some type of fashion show. Yeah, that's what they did last year.
Like their own rendition of like a.
But I mean, I don't get much more than a tunnel walk feel though. If you get my point.
They also need better cameras though.
It's so much more that we could do with that. You know, all of these people together, we could raise some money. We could do a lot of things.
I'm gonna say,
which requires investment, which we are not getting.
But I'm gonna say this: that I think they put more to the WNBA draft than they do All-Star Weekend.
That's just my opinion. No, I know I could be wrong, but I feel like it's purposeful. Can't convince me otherwise.
I feel you.
Well, I get that part. I get that part, but what I don't understand is, unless the W is telling them no, why more brands that these women have partnerships and collaborations with aren't doing things on All-Star Weekend. Like, I don't care if the W doesn't do it. We're gonna do it with you and make it bigger. I don't know. Go ahead.
So is it? I mean, is it a thing of too many cooks in the kitchen? I mean,
nobody's in the kitchen. MJ, it's a whole bunch of microwaves.
No, that's what I'm saying. I mean, are they protecting against too many ideas, or is it just a lack of not? Because you can
They're
always
just lazy. They're just lazy.
It's just a lack of professionalism and laziness, in my opinion.
Well, I mean, it's also a lot of legal stuff too, right? I mean, you have certain people that will donate, but they don't. They want their name if it's an endorsement thing, of course. They want their
just
name
hoarding the money and keeping the product cheap. Nasty business.
Well, I mean, that's what they call, I say in air quotes, capitalism, right? That's how it's greed is good type stuff, right? Okay, never mind. But with that said, I mean, is that what it is though? Is that what you guys think it might be? Is that the fact that they're trying to control the amount of people that actually are helping push the W out just to control a narrative? Is that what we're dealing with?
That's exactly what they.
Oh no, that ain't what I think. I just think they lazy. They like that. I think they lazy. They like, oh, they gotta have an All-Star Weekend. Give them some. Okay, all right, they did that. I don't think that they put any thought into how they can build their brand out, how they can partner better, how they can work within these cities. Because here's the thing, coming into Chicago to be able to have some events, they didn't even really have to spend no money. I say this all the time. This is the Taste of Chicago, right? Okay, so we got food on deck. How many artists from Chicago right now? How many rappers, singers, whatever that's hot right now? Chicago got a music scene. Okay, if not, Flage was there. My point being, like, you didn't even have to spend any money. You didn't even really have to do any thought. You just had to pick up the phone and be willing to collaborate. It's just a laziness on their part. They don't give a fuck about them money.
That's crazy. And what I think
because it was too much money that they left on the floor. Think about if they'd have had a 30 for 30 list and then had a 30 for 30 list shirt. You about to get them throwbacks, right?
Yep.
You know, a 30 for 30 jacket, the best, the WNBA's 30 or whatever that was. We're gonna have the legends walk the orange carpet too.
I agree.
We got retro jerseys out right now, right? Bam.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was too much money that y'all left on the floor. Y'all didn't want to do nothing. What type of black and white tie affair or gala did you have to be able to raise money for Chicago, for the inner city in Chicago, for fixing a basketball court in Chicago? Like, there's something that y'all should be going back into these cities and giving that's too easy to give that y'all ain't trying to give. But y'all stand y'all ass up there and tell us, well, racism is paying. We in the black right now, and we're supposed to live with that. We're supposed to applaud that. Like, no, Kathy, you owe better. And that's why I live for the boos. You can judge me how you want. I love when I hear that Kathy's going to be someplace, because I know that I'm going to get a good 60, 75 seconds of just boo. You understand? I'm here for that.
Looking forward to the end of the season.
What? I can't wait to hand out trophies.
You got to do like David Stern. Trophies. David Stern used to smile every time the boos came out. He loved it. He's like, if they booing me, I'm doing something right. But he was right. He was doing something right. Kathy, she need to be
she ain't doing a damn
shaky.
thing right.
She still need to be shaky.
What I don't like is how I keep hearing the narrative that some people are trying to compare Kathy to David Stern, and I'm like, no, David Stern actually celebrated the players.
The way this league is going,
and he also celebrated the classic. He also celebrated.
I don't think we're ever gonna get something like that on T ever.
Top 50 people, right?
I'm so sorry.
Like what Cess just talked about, they dropped the ball on not celebrating the 30th anniversary and not making the 30th team. Do you know how amazing it would have been to have the legends come in, and you saw so many of the young players come in to where you saw Sarah Strong, you saw Raven
Jeremy
Johnson.
Trying to talk? I don't know.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. I'm just making sure.
I can hear you.
Yeah, because I can hear that.
I think Bugs. Bugs, we get some type of echo from you. You might want to. I think that's Bugs that got the echo. It's almost like you say something and you go on mute and then we hear it. I don't know what's happening.
I thought she was on the phone making a food order.
I thought somebody's background, but yeah, what I was saying was like, do you know how many? Do you know what money could you have made and what opportunity you could have had if you had the legends
Right.
have with a 30th anniversary team, and also you had so many young players from the Gigi Davises, from the Jerseys, from the Aaliyah Chavez, from the JuJu's. JuJu was there. Then you
Yeah.
have Izzy, you have Paige, you have Sarah Strong, you have Raven Johnson. Like you have all these different generations of women's basketball players, and you got to really had a chance to celebrate this sorority that we call the W.
You could even made it more controversial, Jeremy. You could have had the top 30 players and everybody getting their jackets, just like the top 50 players, top 75 players.
Yes.
And then the controversy is like who got left off.
Yes.
Then we're talking about those greats.
But then
right?
yeah. Absolutely.
I mean, they could have did a whole lot of stuff. I mean, that would have cost them a little bit more money out of their budget, which would honestly, from what we understand.
No, but you keep talking about all this. They keep talking about all this new money that they're making. They keep talking about all this new money they be making. And it's
okay, I'm back.
Man, you got to
spend
money
going?
To make money. No,
yeah,
I think
exactly.
You go, Bugs.
Yeah,
okay.
I mean, and that's not even big money. Like to make specialized jackets for the top 30 players that's ever played in your league. That's a drop in the bucket.
Like MJ, everybody, do you know how dope it would have seen a Sarah Strong and Izzy Fudd with Maya Moore, Asia Wilson with Tamika Catchings?
Let me ask you this. Y'all know how broke they looked with 130? They had 130-year chain that they was passing around at the arena.
Yep. The spinner one. The spinner one.
That shit look broke as fuck, bro. Y'all couldn't get 30 chains.
Wow.
Y'all couldn't get 30 chains, man. You're killing me right now. It was like, where's the chain? Look, it's still safe. There go one. Bro, stop playing with me, bro. Y'all gotta do better.
They gotta do better because they were doing this before. They did this 5 years ago with the 25th anniversary. They had a jacket. So what do you mean you don't have no money to spend on the 30th anniversary? That's some crap. Come on.
Yeah, that's nasty work.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, man. That would have been so spectacular. Real, man. I can't. I don't know. I don't know how.
Hold on 1 second.
Hey.
Come on, Jules. Period.
There we go.
MJ, you gotta. MJ, Commissioner's trying to talk to you.
No, we are. We having the side. We having the side talk.
I see that
earlier.
Chatting in the chat.
He in trouble in the chat. He know.
Chatting in the chat.
Shout out to Commissioner.
I tried to warn you. MJ.
Nah, but like I said, the WNBA, they dropped the ball. This should have been a bigger celebration than it was.
It ain't even that they dropped the ball. They didn't even pick it up.
They didn't even want to pick it up.
That's the thing.
That's the problem.
Right there.
Okay.
For me, I don't even think they cared. They didn't
even have
a poster. They didn't have a 30th poster. They didn't have nothing. Like they could have gave away. How they do what they call it now? Where you get the little digital cards and shit. What they call that? They call them things.
Or NFT.
Yeah, they could have did NFTs for the 30 for 30, man, and handed them out from their platform or something, bro. Like they just didn't want to do any damn thing, bro. It was shit that they could have did just from Canva at their crib, bro. Just from Canva at their crib. They didn't want to.
And also, like I said, you have these young players, these young women.
You don't know what they would have came up with.
Yeah, you have these young women who are in high school and currently in college. Do you know how dope it would have been to show them, like, yo, this is what you guys are about to be into? This is the sorority that you guys are going to join, the sisterhood that you guys are going to join in the next 3-4 years.
They could have gave everybody an AAU work for the weekend, man.
Yeah,
hanging out at official Dub stuff. So is Paige still up here? So Paige, question. I saw that they did meet and greets with the players. Did you participate in those? Did you get to see how they function? Were they more organized? And did you get to go over to the Obama Center and did you see Barack?
No, sadly, I did not get to see Barack. I left after the orange carpet after that.
Oh, okay.
I didn't get to see that, but for the meet and greet, I did get to see that, but I met the players by myself though, a couple of them.
Okay. But did they
And
have like a cool meet and greet experience set up for y'all?
Name
yeah.
drop.
I met everybody besides Angel and I think that's it. And I also met some of the GMs also.
Cool.
Ooh.
One GM, Jeff P, he didn't want to do an interview with me, but he would talk to me. But
Of course,
he was
Jeff
just,
P didn't want
Of
yeah,
to.
course he
Jeff
ain't
Did
didn't
you
doing
want
give
an
that.
him? Did you give
interview.
him the finger?
He just kept on and on about his Vandersloot. I said, okay.
Seriously? No.
Yes,
Man.
we
I
got
wasn't trying
some
to,
type
because
of
I'm not trying to
relationship.
believe the whole salute to dictator thing, but
It's
oh
true, man.
no. Oh
Man, he love him
no.
Vandersloot, boy. God
He left
damn.
him some sloop, boy.
Yeah,
I get it though. She bought a championship there, man. I
Hey
get it,
man.
man.
I
I
don't
get
get
it.
it. I
Hey
don't.
man. And she
But the
hooping on that
thing,
bionic knee, man. I'm just
She bought.
saying.
Not the
She
not the
wait.
bionic knee.
man,
She
she's just
bought.
selfish, yo.
She bought it.
Why? No,
She
no,
bought
no.
the championship there.
In his
Oh,
eyes, but not to me.
No,
right,
that
Me and
right,
Copper
right.
did.
in his eyes.
In
Yeah,
his
Copper
Okay.
eyes.
did.
It wasn't
But in
I
Con
needed.
KP eyes,
Candace.
I
It
needed some
wasn't Con
clarification.
Candace. It was all salute.
It was all salute,
yeah, let
man.
me restate that. In
But
Jeff
but
P
but
eyes, Courtney
wasn't Allie
Patterson
there
did.
too? Wasn't Allie
Yep.
there
Oh,
too?
In 2021,
And
and
Allie, my
Allie, yeah.
bad.
And
My
Allie.
bad.
And Candace Parker, Azarae.
Little Quigs.
Who else you at?
And
And
Yeah.
Vander
Carr.
You
Queeks.
at Kai. Yeah.
Had nothing to do with them. Nope. All salute.
Paige, did
That's
they not let
hilarious.
you? Did you take any selfies or pictures while you were in the meet and greet, or no?
That's a good question.
Yes, I did. I was gonna
Oh,
post some, but I have so much stuff to post and download. It's ridiculous.
Okay, take your time.
So, question:
Sorry.
Was this your first All-Star weekend?
Yes, it was.
Okay. Because I was gonna ask you to
Yeah.
compare it to Indiana, but you don't have that
No,
experience.
I was not at the one in Indiana.
Mm.
good for you. Good for you. Do not
Would
do
you?
that to yourself.
Would you?
I was not going to.
So let me ask you this: Would you attend again?
I don't know if I would attend as media. I would attend by myself.
Got you. Got you.
Um,
Okay.
Okay.
yeah.
All
Did
I
you?
know
Did you?
is I need Atlanta to host one time.
I think it's in ball. I think they. I keep hearing that the players want it in Valhalla next year. So
I'm not mad
Ooh,
at that either.
I'm
I'm
not
not mad
mad
at
at
that
that.
either. I am not mad at that.
like
You're
going
gonna have to
home.
drive from miles around. Those hotel rooms in San Francisco is expensive.
Oof.
I heard another
Well, I mean,
location also, or two.
where else you heard?
I heard Dallas or Houston.
So I had
Mm,
said I had
That
thought
makes
Houston, and
sense.
then I
Houston
said
makes sense for sure.
So here's the thing. I thought
mm.
Houston, and then I thought about nah, Houston ain't got nothing organized. They ain't even had a full season of taking tickets and stuff. Now they gonna organize the All-Star weekend too. Nah, let's not.
Mm.
Let's give them a few seasons to get themselves together and make
Yeah.
sure that they're gonna
Yeah.
have an All-Star. And then somebody told me Golden State, and I was like, yeah, okay, Golden State 2 years in, and then Houston 2 years
Yeah.
Oh
from
yeah,
now,
yeah,
y'all
yeah,
should be
yeah.
ready.
They
Yeah, Golden
marinated long
State.
enough. Yeah. Yeah.
Golden
Yeah,
State,
I
that'd
just
be
heard
good. That'd
that,
be
so I'm
good.
like,
That'd
I
be
don't know.
good.
The
I would
But
love
marination.
for the All Star to be in Golden State.
Dallas, not Phoenix, please, not Phoenix.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
we
Mm-mm.
just
they
had
did
we
Phoenix
just
2 years
had one
ago.
there.
Yeah,
We just
Yeah,
had
they
one.
just
I
did
don't.
Phoenix.
they just
Yeah.
did
It don't.
Phoenix.
It don't mean that they won't double back. You know.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, it
that's
It don't.
don't,
true.
but
It don't.
I
Yeah,
don't
for
want
real.
it to be there though.
It don't mean that they won't double back.
Yeah.
I
It
I
would
was
won't.
love
It
thinking
won't.
Atlanta if
Vegas
they
would
get a
be
real
nice
stadium.
also.
Eh, I mean,
Where?
it's
Vegas.
cozy down there, ain't it?
Vegas?
In
Yeah, I mean,
Atlanta.
you could have it in there. Well,
Atlanta
I don't know,
did
Vegas,
just for the culture,
Atlanta,
because they're trying to stomp out the culture so
Atlanta
bad. Like, I would
Wow.
love Atlanta.
True.
Yeah, it's hard to
sounds good, but
to
the
reduce
weather.
Atlanta's culture.
Oh no,
It's
no,
very
not
strong.
my bad. Not Atlanta specifically. I'm talking about like the W culture. Like everything
Mm.
that makes the WW. They're trying
Hmm.
to stamp it out and privatize or corporatize it because all
Yeah.
the money that's going into it. Cause that's my theory of why it's so purposely bland. Why they're undercutting the viewership because they only want one team responsible or one person responsible. And the image they want to push is not what the image used to be back in the day. So
And
that's probably another reason why they're trying to dim the whole 30th, 25th, 30th anniversary, because what do the majority of all those legends, all those women look like?
Bugs, it wasn't like
True.
this 3 years ago.
Crazy.
2023 was the last season where the WNBA felt like the WNBA. The
And
last
that
3 years.
coincides with who coming?
Exactly.
Hate it. Hate it. I hate what my league is turning to. What happened to the game I love, bro? What happened to the game I love?
Yeah.
Do y'all want to talk about the trade deadline?
Oh yeah.
Now we
Yeah.
could.
I need some movement.
Yeah.
I need
Oh, damn.
movement.
Oh, here we
Who
go.
who was that? Who was that
Too
clapping? Paige?
That was Bugs.
My
Nah,
bad. I'm
man.
sorry.
I was about to say, hold on, man. Who y'all trading? Why y'all clapping?
My fault. I
need
need
to see some
excitement.
movement,
I
man.
need
Like,
something.
God.
No, you
Yeah,
good. She thought it was
bro.
Paige because Paige is a Dream. She a Dream fan.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute, Paige, you sitting in the way. Hold on. Yeah, I thought
I
that
was thinking
Paige
about it
clapping. That
last
was
Nicole,
good.
night.
you can go. Ron Howard,
Uh-oh.
I'm done with you.
Damn.
Man, in
Jay,
the middle of the
tell
game,
us
I
how
was
you
about to
really
trade
feel.
Ryan.
Jordan Canada, 7 turnovers. Come on, man. What the hell is you
Man,
doing?
shoot, I was about to trade Ryan for Kelsey Plum, and then I was gonna trade
Oh
Jordan
no.
Canada too for a Ray Burrell. I was in the
Oh,
middle of it last night.
oh boy. All right, hold on. Let me pull up the potential list real
Oh,
quick.
Plum.
I was about to give me a whole new team.
Well, that's the whole thing too, right? I mean, okay. So with Atlanta, the Dream, and I mean, I'm talking to the two people on the panel
Mm-hmm.
who are Dream fans, and
Yeah.
I mean, I rock with the Dream because I mean, I have to. Y'all have like a third of your team is Gamecocks, but I'm just trying to figure out chemistry. So this is, I mean,
Man,
this is what Gamecocks and I are
that's what
talking
I'm
about right
saying,
now
bro.
about the
The
Aces conversation we
chemistry.
had earlier. Is that you're dipping out player for maybe better player, maybe better fit, but the chemistry. Can you get the chemistry from the players that you're going to be bringing in? And I know that's a tough question because chemistry is hard to gauge, but yeah, let's try.
Man, we already. It seemed to me like we don't got the chemistry now.
I'll just keep it the same at this point.
Maybe
So I mean,
would you blame the coaches? Because I mean, Jones is back, so it's not you
I
have a
blame the
team
coach,
that
but
can compete.
I can't even put all the blame on the coach though, because
Guys, we
it's
know what the
like
answer is.
What
We
is
know
it?
what the problem is.
Carl
What?
It's
rotation
Ryan
is
Howard.
trash, but
Thank you.
Ryan Howard,
Yeah,
Not the
right.
right Howard
you
slander
you be
immediately.
playing
My
you be playing
goodness.
too
Please.
lackadaisical to me. Like it's like you
Way
don't even
too.
care about the game sometimes.
I don't. Here's the thing: the 5-game losing streak threw me. Like it literally threw me. I didn't see that coming at all.
Me
Like
neither.
I
Me
did
neither.
not.
Me either.
Once that happened, then it changed a lot in how I saw the team. I'm thinking, and I had Howard as in my fantasy league last season. You don't have to tell me about Howard. It's very her. I had her and Clark thinking I was going to win the league, which there you go. That's what you get for thinking. I don't know how you just got to rip the Band-Aid off at this point with Howard, right? But what are you going to get for her? What
I don't know. I
what are
feel like
you
she got
looking to
some
get
trade
for her,
value,
and
but
which team are you going to get
Trade,
it from?
I wouldn't even trade
exchange.
her right now though,
So
because
you
it's
wouldn't
not
go
gonna
get Kalia
happen.
Copper. You wouldn't go get
Yeah, but
Kalia Copper.
the Mercury ain't gonna give up Kalia Copper for Ryan Howard though. That's a
No, you're
Finals
gonna have to give up.
MVP.
You got
That's
to
a
get the
two-time
Dream's gonna have to
If
give
champion.
up more. They might have to give
You
up
would have to
more.
give up more than that. Like it wouldn't just be Ryan Howard for Kalia Copper. She got
But
too
I
many
thought you
accolades
to
under
be
her
on
belt.
it on well, I won't say on paper, but the names themselves lend themselves to
Yeah,
a 1-to-1 trade.
but
The
I
names.
don't
I
see
said the
Phoenix doing
names,
it though. But yeah, I
not
get what you're
on
saying.
paper.
The
Right.
names.
You can say the names and the names are like, all right, cool. So that's a 1-to-1, but it's really not.
It's really not. You gonna have to give up a pick a pick or two if you want
That's
to
what
make
I
that
was
happen.
thinking too, right? I mean, or a bench player that you may need.
Yeah,
As far as the dream goes down the road, because Phoenix has pieces that they can give up. To be honest with you, I
yeah,
mean,
they do.
Copper would be at the top of the list because Copper's you're going to be your best asset. You're not trading AT. You're not getting rid of Bonner. We're not going to get much for Bonner if you try to get rid of her anyway. At this point in her career, I mean, Nicole McConney, sure, but I mean, you're
Sure.
not. The Copper is probably at the top of the list. And they're
Yeah,
gonna
Copper and
ask for a king's ransom, or a queen's ransom, however you want to put it, to get her out of there. I mean, it's just what it is. Do you want to disrupt a possible championship run in the playoffs to make that happen? I mean, you're comfortably. I'm looking at the standings right now. So the 8th spot is Washington. The Liberty are right above them. You're a game and a half above the Liberty right now. Right now, you're in a good spot to you'll be facing the Aces, which isn't good, but
No,
probably want to get up. No. Actually,
you don't want
it
to
would
face the
be Golden
Aces.
State. It would be
Aces
Golden
is not
State.
even the 3rd seed right now.
Yeah, it'd be
for real,
Golden
for real.
State. Yeah, it'd be Golden State right now. But I mean, either way, you're either facing the Aces or
I
Golden
would
State
want to
at
go
this
against
point.
Golden State more than I would want to play the Aces.
Nah, because Golden State has had your number this season. They've
Yeah,
had
but
the
the
number this
playoffs
season.
different. But you
That's
gotta. So
true.
you want to play the Aces or Golden State if you the Atlanta Dream.
Okay,
You want to play the defending champ
That's a
or
great
Golden
question.
State.
that's a good question. You're right. I definitely don't want to play the Aces, but then again, you also got to play 2 games in Valhalla. Unless if you take 1 game in Valhalla, if you take 1 game in Valhalla and then win in Atlanta, okay, then that works out. But the playoffs is in Valhalla. Golden State have something that they do, that you got that they didn't have.
I mean,
I get it too. I mean,
playoff-
let me
the
tell you
playoffs-
something.
got to be able to win on the
The
road.
playoffs is in Valhalla. Why?
Because Valhalla is
The playoffs is
third seed.
That 3rd
Yeah,
seed.
they're the 3rd seed.
Do y'all got Valhalla finishing in the 3rd seed?
No,
I do.
no, not
It's
I
gonna
do.
be. Well,
I got
somewhere
them. I still
between
got them
third
top
and
3.
fifth.
Okay.
Third
I
and
think
fifth.
they'll drop, but we'll see. It
Okay.
depends because they
You know,
they schedule kind of a little.
Well, Atlanta,
but you know who I think
you in trouble regardless though, because Dallas, you guys
I
got.
think
you guys
Dallas
got
would
the
drop.
tiebreaker
We
on
can
Dallas.
we can beat Dallas.
Yeah, but the
Yeah,
Fever and the Valks, you guys are gonna have a problem with.
I
think
beat the Fever
Atlanta
as
could.
well.
Yeah, I think Atlanta could end as top 4. I think Atlanta could be top 4 to where you
mean,
guys
they
can have
can.
home court advantage. Yeah,
We
I think they
could
can
if
end the
we win
season
our
top 4.
games.
But
But you're still
absolutely,
facing either the Valks, the Fever, or Dallas.
I think
At
we can
4.
beat
they're
all
gonna
3 of
fist
those
the.
teams.
They're gonna fit the 4th. They're gonna play the 5th seed if they're the 4th seed. So let's say if it's Indiana, they
Valks
got a
be
better
giving y'all
chance.
fits, man. The Valks be giving y'all fits. I mean,
That's what I'm
Man, I
saying.
Jones
know,
is back.
I
That
know,
might
man,
help, but I don't know.
But I still think we can beat them though. But they have been giving us fits.
What the Gamecock said, hell no. Hell no to what? The Dream beating the Valks? I
I think
mean,
we can beat the Valks. It just depends.
Yeah,
you're not
you
exactly
guys could
wrong
beat
right
you.
now, but
You guys could beat the
I'm just
Valks
saying,
because you guys.
sitting here in the dark talking a whole bunch of mess. Sorry.
You guys could beat the Valks because you guys got a go-to. You guys got Alicia who could go off, and then if you guys also play through Angel, y'all could win it. Just a different, but if the Valks is playing their defense and they shutting you guys, not okay. The thing with Atlanta is it depends on the type of game you're playing because Atlanta, let's say if Atlanta's down a game, they could come back. Atlanta is always good at coming back in the 4th quarter and ended up
Man, you
winning,
can't
but
do
it
that in
also
the
depends
playoffs
how.
though. You can't come
You're
back in the
right
playoffs.
because if the Valks defense shows up, oh, you guys are in trouble. But then again, if it's a close game, you do got the closer on your team that could close the game, and that's Alicia
Forget
Gray.
Bree Jones. Like, okay, you a vet, love you, but I want to see more Medina, man.
Here's
No,
my
but
thing.
Bree Jones
Medina
works. You know why?
is-
Because the Valks. Bree Jones works. You know why? Because the Valks don't got no post play. They don't got no post. They don't
Right.
got no
They don't.
post presence.
That's
why I
sorry,
want
MJ.
Medina
that's
too.
what you were missing when it comes with the Valks, because the
Yeah,
Valks
that's
don't.
what we was
Their
missing.
post play is lacking for
Well,
sure.
not even forget
Now,
Bree Jones. Forget Nas Hillman. Her minutes need to get cut a little bit lower, man.
Is it
Yeah, I don't know
Latte
what happened
Sway?
to her.
The Latte Sway? I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. The rotations do suck.
The rotation
I don't understand some of the rotations that he put in is almost like he's trying to keep the game close
Come on.
instead of pushing out leads. To be honest with you, he's
His
leaving players in
rotation's
too
trash.
long, or he's not playing players enough with the matchups that they have. I'm not sure what's going on with that. Jay,
Man, I don't know what's going on either. I got the same complaint. Like, why is Borley getting more minutes than Pow? That makes no sense to me.
Why is Pow not getting minutes?
I think the Bucks will finish
hurt
strong.
right now,
to be
but,
honest
you
with
know.
you, I do.
Well, yeah, that's true. You're right. She is hurt. But even before that, you was limiting Pow's minutes. I'm sorry, man.
Even before
Sorry,
that.
sorry, MJ.
Right. Yeah. That's I was good. Yeah, I was gonna co-sign that. I just don't. Why? Here's the question: Why? Why some of the late substitutions? Why are you playing players with 5 fouls longer than you need to play them? Why are you not trusting players that
I was about to say that
have a good matchup that you can throw in for maybe 2 minutes? Maybe it's 2 minutes that you need to have somebody just kind of either get in somebody's way at least for 2 minutes and then bring that person in with the 5th foul. Because I mean, we know Angel's always going to have 4 or 5 fouls early in the 4th, late in the 3rd. It's just going to happen. It's just the way she plays. I'm with you.
She
doesn't get a good whistle. So
he don't trust his bench from what I've been seeing this season. He just don't trust his bench.
And that's stupid because your bench is
he has good
and your
bench
is the one that's brought you in games.
Right.
Yeah. Our bench is I can't say that.
Your bench has also helped you come back in some games.
Yeah,
like if you put Medina and
got us back into some games for real.
I mean, you had to have your bench come in to the point where that in that game, even though it was kind of shaky, but they did contribute in that game to give you guys a chance to win that game. The Canada
Pow getting traded?
Hell no.
I don't think so.
I am concerned.
Would have been the Sky.
I am concerned. I need to see Pow.
Yeah, me too.
Minutes. I need to see before Pow got hurt.
But you can't really trade
Pow. I mean,
man,
we gave us a lot of things that they can't do. Don't mean that they won't do it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, she had a short leash. I didn't like that at all. I'm like, why are you putting her down, especially when she?
The thing is, Borley has more of a green light than Pow. Like, that don't make sense.
I mean, yeah, but and even still, it's not like it was brought to my attention a couple of weeks ago. I had to remind myself, when you're in mid-season, you're not practicing anymore, right? You're not. You're doing walkthroughs, you're doing film study, you're doing pre-game matchups, that type of thing. You're not whatever you saw earlier or on in the season is what you're going off of, which a good coaching staff would still be able to evaluate and still be able to actually put in the players that they need to put in to be successful, right? I mean, even the Aces, they put in the shortest player in the league last night just to get her in familiar with the WNBA game. There's no real rhyme or reason to put her in, to be honest with you. I mean, if they were going to do it, they could have did it earlier. They didn't have to do it at all, but they put her in to get her feet wet, not just to see what she can do, because they kind of know what her MO is. They want to know how she's going to move with the team.
True.
Right?
And also
to figure out what your lineups are going to be, just in case, you have to break the glass. You know what I mean?
And also,
they know what they have.
Oh, sorry.
They know what they have, and they're still not. The rotations are still off. And this is not to discount. They done won 4 games in a row. So
hold on. Let me say this, Because I see just randoms like hitting the link like somebody invited them. Bro, why would you do that? We didn't ask you to.
Oh,
We didn't ask you to come up here, bro.
don't do that,
It
please.
wasn't like that.
Please don't
Like
do
I
that.
see you. I see you backstage, bro. You might as well just like move around. I don't even know why you hit the link. You wasn't invited up here.
We're not that type of show, please.
You're not even gonna leave. You really gonna make me kick you out? You really gonna make?
That's how some people be, though. You know, sometimes
You
they
really
just,
like.
they really want to know if you're gonna bring security over to remove them from the spot, right? I mean, some people are
like they looking like they really down there got like they eye all the way in the camera, like bro, like don't put your finger over it now. I see you, bro. Like we didn't invite you up.
Hey man, yeah, you
That's
know,
wild,
we like the
bro.
enthusiasm, but
That's
nah,
wild,
it's
bro.
not that kind of party.
Nah, like we didn't invite you up, bro. It's all good though. It's all good.
But thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. We love you guys.
You might not have figured out how to get out. It's all
I like
good.
the enthusiasm. I like the enthusiasm.
You gotta ask permission first.
Where's the exit? This one has a lock on it. How do I get out? All right, but anyway, I mean, so I am concerned. Like, I like the win streak. The win streak's cool. I mean, it is what it is. Like, at this point, it is what it is. But
it's about how you win the games, though. To me, like,
yeah, sure. I mean, honestly, sometimes you gotta take a win with a win.
I'm taking a win with a win, but we shouldn't have won the
You may or may not learn something from it. There's a few wins every year you're gonna get that you let's go home or get on the bus and get out of here.
Yeah, it's gonna be every year. You know, it's gonna be them games you shouldn't have won.
I'm just saying.
Them games you shouldn't have lost.
But I think that's the type of team Atlanta is trying to be. They're trying to be. Atlanta's trying to be that team where they want to shock somebody. And yes, and I think they could do that because they got the players to do that. But if Carl is not playing all of it, playing 9 or 10 deep in the playoffs, if you're only playing your 6, including Nas Hillman, bro, you also got to give them a break.
Right.
You also have to let your bench come in and give a spark.
Yeah, you're right. But
Go ahead,
the rotations in the playoffs is gonna automatically get shorter.
Yeah, but Jay just said it though. He doesn't trust the bench.
Like he don't trust the bench.
But why? No, but he needs to trust the bench because, like I said, the bench has helped them come back in games to where they were able to come back, make the comeback, and come back and win those games.
He needs to, but he don't want to.
Well, that's the problem, and that's why they're going to be out of the playoffs.
Right.
Because let me tell you something.
If bench, especially in the middle of the season. Because you have to know what you have going into the playoffs because you never know. It's a 7-person roster. It's a 7-player roster. Some teams it's only 6. You're not going to get the right chemistry with an 8-player rotation in the playoffs consistently. You're not. On a string,
even if it's the same 8 players he's been playing,
to be on a string, right? Oh no,
if
it's
the same 8 players that's currently on the team,
matchup centric, right? It's matchup centric in the playoffs. It's fun to have that extra. Oh well, we're gonna throw Nas Hillman out on this because we're gonna get a little bit of a matchup bump on this. But throwing that in against a well-coached team can absolutely destroy you in chemistry. And in the playoffs, it comes down to increments of 90 seconds to 2-minute increments. 2 minutes, you can be up 4, and in 2 minutes, you could be down 7 with the wrong rotation.
Yeah, I agree. Hey, the Dallas game is a perfect example for that.
Right. Exactly. Right,
but that's also fourth quarter.
10. Yeah, what you about to say, Johnny?
Yeah, but that's also fourth quarter execution. That's also just a team doesn't know how to close a game out. That's just simple fourth quarter execution.
Who
and even Jose Fernandez, with Dallas.
Oh yeah,
and even Jose Fernandez had to take the blame for that.
Yeah,
they're still young. Dallas is still young.
They're still young, but it's like, come on, that's just simple fourth quarter execution. Like, come on, if you have the league under 20 seconds, you need to learn how to close that. If you're
Right.
a veteran coach like a Becky or like a Cheryl, they're not gonna do that. If you have the league under 20 seconds, they're not gonna give up that lead.
There are,
But you're right, that's a young
It's a
team.
lot of different scenarios that can go into that. Like it just made it look worse for Dallas because you got a flagrant one, and they get the ball back at the end.
Yeah.
At the end, why not call a timeout?
Exactly.
It depends on what you're saving that timeout for, though. It's kind of like the same. It's almost the same concept.
Yeah,
Of
but they had
why
two
are you not
timeouts.
challenging an obvious call in the first quarter that
But Germany,
that we
I mean, not Germany.
Yes.
you think you're going to
MJ.
win, but you might not win.
They had two timeouts left.
Yeah,
They
two
had the
timeouts.
reset and the timeout. And the
They
regular
had two.
timeout.
Oh yeah. The
So I'm
resets
like,
the reset's different though because you can't huddle up for a play. That's the
true,
one thing
but
because they'll
it's
call
still
a
a
delay a
timeout
game
to
on
me.
you.
But yeah, you're right.
That's the tricky part about the reset timeout. If you try to call a play, like if you try to huddle up during a play, they'll call a delay a game on you. And if you already have a delay a game, that's a technical foul. It's a shot. So you got to be careful.
And Ferris ATO hoops, to answer your question, it was 2 times this year. Go ahead, MJ.
Was it 2 times?
Yeah, it was 2 times.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, I saw that. But I
I can name you
mean,
the games, but it's 2 times. Go ahead.
that's the only thing about the dream. Like the dream, because okay, here you go. So you have Gray and Howard. We're leaning more on Gray to do her thing.
It's funny.
And I'm
How
glad
the
this.
standings are right now, you
Yeah,
would actually get Dallas v. Indiana in the playoffs, and I would
right.
have no idea how that would go because absolutely no defense would be played.
Well,
the
I got
defense gonna
I
get off
got
the bench in the
Indiana
playoffs.
I got Indiana
right.
taking that one if the
You
Knicks
gotta
get wings.
if they get there, they have to get Bree and Raven and them up off that bench. They got to get the defense.
Yeah, you're
up.
gonna have to play
Yeah.
Raven in that. Yeah.
They would
Yeah,
have
the
to.
way
They're
that
not
they
playing
play,
Raven.
yes.
I wish, but they're not
I
playing
think
Raven.
they're the only ones though because they have the highest.
Blueberry turnover
pace.
has successfully squashed that
Right.
agenda.
Right.
They gotta play
exactly.
Raven though. I mean, if they don't, they're gonna lose. But
They have to.
I hear what you're saying. They have to though.
Yeah, she has to get in because even with that pace,
If
what's
they
going
want
to
to
happen?
win, yes. If they
They're
want to
not
allow
going-
Gurley to stat pad, no.
Right. She's not going to get
And that's
19 free throws in a playoff game.
She's not going to be
it's
able to
just
stat
not-
pad in that. She's not going to be able to
it's not
stat
gonna
pad in the playoffs against them either.
Exactly.
And that's the reason why I got Dallas
no.
winning. I don't
No,
see
I got
Indiana
I got
beating them.
I got Indiana winning.
Indiana
unless-
will beat
well,
Dallas because of pace.
My
in
fault.
my
Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Because they don't have an answer for AB. They don't.
Yeah, they don't got
And they don't have an
AB
answer for
or
Kelsey.
Mitchell.
And Kelsey, yeah,
I got
yeah,
Indiana
exactly.
winning that.
Kelsey
But
is so
here's the thing: if they play as constructed, no Raven, neither backcourt has an answer for each other, so it's going to be decided in the post. But the problem is,
Well,
Indiana doesn't have
I'm
an
not gonna-
answer for AD.
I'm not
Yes
going to say
and no.
neither backcourt has an
Yes
answer.
and no.
Go ahead, MJ. Go ahead, guys.
Yes and no.
Okay.
And the reason-
I want to hear. Let me do.
The reason I say that is because one of the things that is in favor
Because
of
I don't think.
Dallas
I mean, which
matchup-
backcourt? I mean, just either. I mean,
Oh
I
yeah,
can
but no,
understand
I was
AD.
just going to mention it.
Because she actually
The Fever
defends,
backcourt may be the highest
but
scoring,
neither
but they
backcourt's
are
perimeter
the
defense
worst.
isn't really the
They
best.
are the
So that's why I
worst
would say
defensive
everybody would just
backcourt
score
in
on
the
each other.
entire W.
So
It's not it's
that's
not
why I
even
said the
a
post would be
question.
the deciding factor.
Exactly.
But the problem
But
is
that's the whole
Indiana would
thing.
rather
They'll
die
also
than
be in
actually
foul
give
trouble,
Aaliyah
too.
more than 10 touches. So
No, but
that,
they'll
in my
also be
opinion,
in
is why
foul
they
trouble.
probably would lose.
They'll be in foul trouble too. They one of the other. It's going to be Clark or Mitchell will be in foul trouble. You have to play. You're gonna have, and then,
Man,
I mean,
both of them gonna get
know.
cooked. You gotta play Raven.
Yeah, 100%. Raven's got to be in that lineup somewhere. I know there'll be Gamecocks in the backcourt, but Raven has to be one of them too.
I feel
Raven
you,
gotta
but
get minutes, man.
I feel you. But when's the last time you seen Raven?
I know.
I mean, I get it, but look,
I know.
I get
you're
it,
right.
trust, but
You're right.
they refuse to play that girl, and I hate it for her.
Yeah,
Free
I
my
think Bugs
Gamecocks.
was.
They're not getting
Bugs
respect
might
over
not be
there.
hearing me. Bugs, do you have me on mute or something?
Who?
I think she does. I think she does. Uncle J.E. in here to cause some havoc. I know what you coming here for. I know Mr. Hotake himself. What's happening, my man?
I think Bugs is on delay. I hear y'all. But
is Bugs on delay? Okay, so that's probably what it is.
Yeah, because she was talking. Yeah, because it was talking over each other, so it was confused. If I knew you was hearing her, because she hearing you.
But I can hear everybody in here.
Did Bugs just push me in the chest or something? What did she like, what did I do?
Nah. It could be just the audio.
No, I hear you on that though. I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense. We are accustomed to good coaches being able to recognize good matchups and making those changes right away. I think we're witnessing, this might be a hot take, I think we're still witnessing an issue where there's a head coach that wants to do certain substitutions, but is being held back by upper management in doing said substitutions.
I agree.
In being in the atmosphere of not wanting to cause more controversy, and being that we don't want to see more sideline cameras catching things from the one going up against the coaching staff, like that. Even though that's not entirely the coach's fault, and the coaches may be 100% in the right in doing what they're doing, upper management is telling them we do not want to have that happen on the sideline. And I'm like, you only have so much control over what you want to do as a team as far as your lineups go. If you have to battle with the one every other game.
I mean, right? I feel you, but
people are telling you that you're a bad coach because the one is having a problem with you and the refs and everybody else. That's not 100% on the coaches. The coaches are trying to win games the way that they know how to win games. And if your best player doesn't like the way that it's happening, or they want it to go a certain way, or they don't see what players don't always see what the coaches see from the sideline, and they're trying to tell them and they're not trying to listen. That's not all on the coach. It's not.
Go ahead, Jay.
I agree.
Man,
Me too.
I'm just saying, man, F the one, man. You got to get in where you fit in. You ain't won nothing.
But
this is what we've been saying.
Else is telling her. That's not what her team's telling her.
But is that the reason? But who cares? Who cares what the leaks tell them? We saw it last year without her.
I know.
Yeah. Indiana looked way more successful and way more balanced without her. So forget what the league says. Really forget what the league says, because that's not going to win you a playoff game. You're going to be out in the first round again.
Hey, ain't AB hurt right now?
Who?
AB.
AB, yeah, she's down. She's gonna be in and out of the lineups for the rest of the season. Okay. Like her, there's something going on with her leg.
Yeah, they finna struggle. They finna struggle without her.
Yeah,
did I say that she was their best player? I didn't say that. I don't think I said that. I hope not, because I think it's AB, to be honest with you. And their best one-on-one player is Kelsey, for hands down, not even close. Like Kelsey's trying to break one of Asia's records, most 20-point games in a row right now. I think she's 4 or 5 games away from it. So, yeah, I mean, if we really want to talk about it, did I say it? Okay, I didn't mean to say that. I didn't mean to say that she's a player.
Commissioner, you know we don't think that girl's that their best player. You know,
I know better.
It's Kelsey and AB all day. So
I said it, but I didn't mean to say it.
Kelsey,
yeah, I mean, yeah, we said that, Uncle Jay. We said that last week about Morrow. They were trying to trade Raven for Morrow straight across. That was the rumor. That's what the rumor the narrative they were trying to put out there. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. I mean, if it is, then it's malpractice on management, to be honest with you, because I know that's not what Coach White wants. Coach White she wants Raven. Right, so, I believe the only reason she's really not playing is because of the minutes that the minute reduction that she had to give to Raven to satisfy the powers that be. And that's just me talking. I ain't talking for anybody else. That's just what it looks like I see.
I see that too.
And
I see that.
and that's not gonna help you win the playoffs. And Uncle JE, you are definitely correct with that question. Who's gonna guard? Who's gonna match up with Jess in Indiana? Nobody. If you
No.
put Billings against Jessica Shepard, no, I'm sorry, no. That's gonna be a field
She'll
day.
get fried all night for a triple double.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly. Dallas Wings are more versatile on both sides of the ball, and of course, Izzy is gonna have a tough matchup guarding Kelsey. But then again, Izzy could also hold on defense. But of course, that's the matchups that you want. A two-way player like that, that's the matchups that you want. Now I know it's Kelsey Mitchell because Kelsey
I was
Mitchell.
about to say it's Kelsey Mitchell.
It's Kelsey Mitchell. I get it. I know it. And Izzy's a rookie, so it's hard to put a rookie through that. But you
man.
do got to take that matchup, to show who you are.
So who on the wings guarding AB?
Awak,
Right.
A
walk?
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
I mean, that's
Man,
length,
AB
but at the
going
same
The
time,
only
But we
thing
gotta
AB
keep it a
AB can
stat.
hoop for
We gotta
AB's
keep it a
physical,
stat.
man.
without
Ain't nobody holding a healthy AB.
AB
Like, let's be
dropping
real.
Yeah,
30
nobody's
on
not holding the
Awak,
healthy
man.
AB.
no,
Ain't nobody
exactly.
holding
But
a
that's the
healthy
whole
AB.
thing. Nobody's really competing. Nobody can even bang with her. Right?
Cause
I
like
mean,
no
you
shade,
gotta hoop.
like a healthy
Huh.
AB is like the second best big in the game. So it's very few that can really see her.
Okay, but let's be honest.
The way that
Indiana
she's
is actually
playing, she is hard to stop.
You is right,
Very
Commish.
hard. Very hard.
Commish said, I don't know if
And she
AB is
plays
going to be healthy
defense.
this season. We'll see.
That's true.
We'll
That's
see.
true.
We'll see.
Hopefully she be healthy enough.
I mean,
But
considering the
Yeah.
numbers
didn't I
she's
just
putting
say that?
up,
I just said that. She's
I
going to be
mean,
in and
Yes,
out of the
sir.
lineup for the rest of the season.
yeah,
Yeah,
like
Period.
she
you
needs
said
some
that. Yeah,
kind
you
of
did say that.
Unfortunately,
surgery.
that's what it looks like.
Man, AB 6'5" too.
Yeah,
Whatever her, it's AB. Yeah, she got some height. She's
yeah,
She
one
like
of the
6'4",
towers
6'5".
for sure.
Yeah,
yeah.
she's
AB a
strong
Oh
as
good,
yeah,
hell.
a thick 6'5",
yeah,
white back 6'5", respectfully.
yeah. So, and she has very good defensive timing. Like the only
Yeah, she
thing
Yes,
does.
that
yes.
AB struggles with is she still takes a false step on her lateral movement, and that's with anybody 6'5" most of the time, right? So it's just
Like
what,
she
Yeah,
holds
but
it's
her
hard. It's
her
own.
hard
block
to guard
timing
the
is
perimeter
excellent.
when you 6'5". But I feel
Like,
like
Right,
she's gotten better
right.
throughout her career.
yeah, she's done a really good
Yeah, yeah,
job of like
yeah.
sticking with her, but then at the very
Right.
last second, they do a quick move at the end and then they get her. That's how they get her every
Exactly.
time.
Right. That's how they get exactly. Because I see that a lot. It's just that that step in, and then she's just a big
Mm-hmm.
body, and they call it a foul. I
That quick
believe
poke, yeah. Mm-hmm.
that in the playoffs, if they don't give her that bad whistle, then people are going to
Right.
have a hard time stopping the Fever, because if she's
But
not
but
as
here's how they
AB
get
dominant,
healthy.
stopped. But wait,
uh,
here's how they get stopped though.
huh.
By the backcourt chucking 30 shots. That's how they stop her.
Well, yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you can keep them to one shot and one shot only in a matchup, most definitely.
But the problem is the shot will come from one of those two. I don't think they really give it a thought to feed the post unless it's like 3 seconds left on the shot clock and they gotta like hot potato it to her where it
It's
doesn't really
usually
do
the pick and roll.
anything.
It's the high pick and roll
Look,
that
I
they
just
rely
say
on,
this:
and the pin down.
if you
Yeah.
relying on CC, then you ain't gonna win nothing.
That's how they're gonna do it. You see the grift?
No, then
Don't they ain't gonna win nothing in the
You
playoffs.
cannot
That
crash
they're not
out.
winning
When's
nothing
the
in the
last time
playoffs.
you saw a WNBA champion with their best player crashing out on the referees every third possession?
Oh, we about to find out. Congress is called. We are about to find out.
But we'll see.
We're about to find out.
Yeah, well,
You see her grift her way to 30 points the other night against the Seattle Storm again.
I mean, it's the Storm, and I'm glad.
Man,
Here's
it's
the
the
other thing
Storm,
too.
man.
I'm glad it
That's what
doesn't
I'm
matter
saying.
when who you break records on now. I guess that's been
Nope,
established.
it doesn't. It doesn't.
Yeah, so yeah,
I mean, it
it would have
might
been more
made
impressive
history, but
if it was on the Liberty or somebody like that. But
it's
yeah,
been
I mean,
more. Yeah, it'd been more
Mm,
impressive if it was on the Aces, the Lynx, or
when it
the
comes to
top
that,
tier
yeah.
team.
yeah.
But
I
yeah,
think he
I mean,
bad against the
AB's going to
worst
be
team.
managing her injuries for the rest of the season, which is unfortunate, but it's kind of is what it is.
Yeah, you're right, Kamish.
Evidently, in
The Fever,
Fever,
they can't
and
afford her.
they're not
They can't
happy with
afford to
Monique
lose her.
because they don't want her in, but they're not playing Hines Allen. And Hines Allen is she's a little bit sour right now, which I understand because they're actually playing Timpson more than they're playing Hines Allen.
Correct.
Allen.
As they should.
As
That's
they
So if
good.
we
should. Correct.
I
speaking
mean,
of the
so
trade
why
deadline,
did they bring her there
do
if
y'all
they
feel
gonna
like
sit if they gonna put her like 9th or 10th on the
do y'all
depth
feel
chart?
like De'Erica Hamby could work for the Fever?
Uh,
Uh,
What for
maybe,
more
yeah.
scoring?
maybe,
I mean, that's
maybe.
basically Hamby. I mean, it's more
Maybe.
for there for scoring. She's not there. I mean, she's not going to. She's a foul magnet too. Like I don't
Right.
know if anybody
Like she's
remembers
just
her
as
playing,
bad.
It'd
right?
be better than what you got though.
But that's the whole thing. I mean, Latte Sway. We've been saying that for the last 2 or 3 seasons.
This is
That's
true.
all teams do. Once they found out
Mm-hmm.
about her in the first season, that's all they do is hunt CC,
Mm-hmm.
right?
That's why
So
her back started hurting. They had to
the
figure
only
something
issue
out.
that you have is that when you hunt CC, she gets in foul trouble. You have to be able to play Kelsey Mitchell correctly, because if you don't, Mitchell KM will kill you. She will
Man,
kill your defense.
I'm attacking Kelsey Mitchell on defense
You
too.
have to blitz her.
That's
Like
true.
you have to double. Like I would like every pick and roll that she would try. I would blitz her. I would
Teams don't
blitz
double
and
her
Everybody.
though.
rotate because
I
that's
get
what the
confused
Valks
by
do.
that.
That's what the
Yep.
Valks do.
Yep.
Yeah,
They
because
do it.
Well, to be fair, that's the Valks. They have the best perimeter D in the
the
league.
Valks
But
play a
every
smart,
a good
fundamentally sound
coach is going
basketball.
to
And they got a good
mimic
coach.
what
Right.
works.
True.
Yeah.
Because that's what works. The
I just
only
try not
thing,
to use the Valks as the example because like they're number one in
yeah, they're
defensive rating
exceptions,
across the
right? I mean,
board.
number
Yeah.
one
Yeah, we know
defense
how
in the
that is.
league,
We know
that
how
type
that
thing.
is.
I get, yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
But that's the
Yeah.
thing. How do you move up on in the defensive ranking if you're not copying what's working for other teams, especially when
Facts.
you have
Facts.
the personnel. If you have the personnel, and they're short on personnel, that's the whole thing.
Who we
They're
talking about?
number one
Fever?
in defense
Oh, you
without
talking about
a big
Mm.
to disrupt on defense on the defensive side of
I
things.
just say
So
they
I've been
got a
saying, I've
4.
been preaching
Like
this whole time. Bahala needs a go-to post so bad. They need a go-to post so
I mean,
badly.
they got good defensive bigs, but on the offensive end,
Yeah,
that's
that's what I
like
mean by like go-to, like get a bucket.
yeah.
Yeah, when the threes don't
yeah,
fall, they need their post to get a bucket, and Kia cannot do that. They're not even giving Tish
I
enough minutes to
mean,
even do that. Like,
the Detroit
I
Pistons
mean,
are a different part of defensive basketball history. They
who
don't
said that? Wait, who said that
they
the
don't play
Detroit
the game
Pistons?
like that anymore.
Who
That
said
was
that the Detroit Pistons?
Gamecocks fan.
Oh,
They said they
Valks ain't the
They are
Detroit.
not.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I agree.
Bucks ain't
No.
the Bucks ain't the Pistons.
I
Yeah,
definitely
correct,
agree.
correct, correct.
But
I
the way that
totally
they
agree.
play
Because
defense,
even then, the
it's
Detroit Pistons they had a go-to post too.
right.
So,
It's strategic.
Yeah.
Now the only problem I would put on the
shout out
Valks,
Ben and
especially
Sheed.
after watching the other night, is I don't know what we're gonna get out of Hayes. I don't know.
Tip?
I'm just trying to figure out what we're gonna get out of Hayes at the end of games now. It's like
A
last night.
flop.
I mean, the other night was
Hey, thank you, Bugs. Thank you,
I
Bugs.
don't
A flop.
understand what
You gonna
That's
get a
what you gonna
flop.
get. That's what you gonna
A
get out of
flop.
Tip Hayes, man. A flop.
A
hey.
flop.
I mean, I pulled for her for sure. I mean, the veteran presence
Yeah.
is what's been helping the Valks click. It's just games like this. You can't have games like this in the playoffs. You can't, or you're
Man,
going
the
But
to
Valks
even
lose.
ain't
then,
an
but even
man.
Phoenix beat
Commit
them.
the Valks ain't historical defensively, man.
Phoenix.
But
Even
that, I
Phoenix beat
mean,
them. Why?
I
Because they
know,
had a go-to post.
right. You had to go to exactly. And that's true. That's 100% true. The only issue is that we've had anomalies this season where teams have blown out teams that weren't supposed to blow out teams
Mm-hmm.
for whatever reason.
Fair.
I'm looking at the playoffs
Hey, I got a quick question
since
after you go.
we're 16 or 17 games out. I'm looking at this
Somebody's
sprint
background.
as the early playoffs. Go ahead.
So when the
No, I
last
was saying
time y'all
somebody's
seen
background.
when the last time y'all seen a team beat
Okay.
somebody when they only hit one 3-pointer?
Ooh.
Oh, oh,
Like
oh,
why do
I
you
don't think
in
I can
one
tell you
three
that.
pointer
Great question.
oh. Last
you
That's a
come
night.
back
great
and
question.
win the game?
I guess
I
last
don't think I
night.
can
Huh?
tell you
Last
that.
night.
No,
Last
because it's
night.
like I ain't really never seen that before.
I,
Yeah,
that's what
it's
Let me
happens.
see.
I
possible.
honestly, I think
I
that's fatigue and Carl's refusal to
It's
use a
rare.
bench.
Right.
And I've seen
Exactly.
some weird things too yesterday in that game where Salon got fouled and then hit the first two, but then missed three, and then and then missed the third one, and then when Valkyries got the ball back to inbound, Tiffany Hayes threw it out of bounds. I'm like,
Oh, I
Man, the
saw
you
that
do it,
Valkyries got
too.
to.
you do
Yeah.
it
Blocked
across
it.
over
Yeah, across court. What
Salon.
is it with these across court passes late in the
I
game?
don't
I don't
know.
understand that. You had
Hey,
Burton coming up from the side open. You could have got
that's
it to
a
her, and she could have ran
man.
around and tried to
Thank
go for a
you,
layup, maybe.
What was
Crazy.
the coach
thank
looking for on
you.
that play though?
Ooh.
No, it probably
Yeah,
wasn't the coach. It
pinned
wasn't. It
down
wasn't
from the
Nakase.
opposite side.
It wasn't.
Uh,
But no. What was the coach looking for on
Yeah,
that play though? Was the ball was supposed to go to Veronica Burton or to
it
Salon?
had to be a pin down because it wasn't open.
Yeah, that
It
what it
wasn't
looked
open
like.
off of a straight cut.
yeah. Had to have been a pin down.
But as a player,
Like
I feel like you
Hayes
gotta
didn't
have the
even look
IQ and
Burton's way
awareness.
as an
I think you
outlet.
gotta have the high. I think you gotta have the IQ and the awareness to just it's not there. Let me not even try to force it.
But wait, hold on, Jay. This is Hayes. She's 13 or
True.
14 years in.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You're expecting
Right.
her
Yeah,
That
like I'm
IQ
like, what?
low.
to.
From you,
I mean,
a 13-year vet, to
Yeah, that
do
was
that at the end
crazy.
of a game?
right?
That
That's
was
I'm
crazy.
crazy.
thinking. I mean, at least look. Use your pump fakes. Pump
Some,
True.
fake here. Get it to Burton. Let Burton drive to the hole for try to get a layup or something, or a
Yeah,
kick
because
out to
they
the
didn't need
opposite
a three,
side.
did they?
Right. I mean, they needed a
no.
3, but
Like,
they
come
could have
on,
got away
man.
with a quick 2, though.
You could have got away with a
Yeah, you
quick
could have
two
did
right
it
there. I think
too.
it was still like 11 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you play it right, a 2 would have been fine.
Yeah, and
They
Burton
lost that
Burton
game.
was, even though she was coming towards the ball, she could have made a nice cut to the
Mhm.
hole. And because I'm trying to
Yeah.
remember who was on her. I don't know if it was Bonner or
So, like, you think it was just like a collective IQ breakdown type T?
sometimes
Uh,
you get tunnel vision. Like it's
Uh,
late in the
uh,
game and the game gets tight. Sometimes do get tunnel vision. I've seen it. Seen that before.
No, but you gotta make the right make the right reads to try to win that
Right.
game. Like,
If
come
you're
on,
if
like
you're tasked
you
with
gotta
being taken out the
because
ball out of bounds, you're there. If you're taking the ball out of bounds late in games, you're
mhm.
usually the best passer on the floor in that
Yeah.
lineup.
Usually it's the
Usually.
point guard. Mhm.
they commiss
Right.
had the same question. Why did she take out of LA when she was cooking? Like, that don't make sense.
I
Because
mean,
the coach
Thornton
don't
wasn't
like
giving you.
LA. The coach don't
yeah.
like
Yeah,
LA.
Thornton wasn't giving you
No.
nothing.
No. I mean, I don't because LA had a few moments where she did some good things. Like I think she grabbed an offensive rebound, and then she tried to put it back up, and there may or may not have been contact, and she missed the layup.
Mhm.
And then shortly after that, yanked.
Exactly.
But y'all do that.
Snatchies.
LA didn't
But you
play at
still
all in
need
the
her for
second quarter.
defense.
I don't think she played at all in the second quarter.
No,
No,
she didn't.
no, I don't think
Like,
She
so.
what? That's
didn't.
crazy. Like, what?
Yeah,
I'm telling you, Nakase don't like LA.
she
I don't
ended
know
up with
why.
12 points, 2 rebounds, and that's in zeros across the board from there.
Average
She hit
like a
a few
point a
twos.
minute. Average like a point a minute and can't
Point a
get no
minute.
And
burn.
5 points. I mean, 4 minutes in the fourth. Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Crazy.
How many fouls did she have? She only had 2.
That's what I'm saying. It's just
I
it's
just
the
don't think she like
preference.
her. I just
Yeah,
don't
she
think
don't
she
like
like her at
her.
this point.
Yeah,
I
she
don't
don't
get
like
it.
her.
Yeah, she had
I
2
really
offensive
don't get that.
rebounds. 2 offensive rebounds. Somehow we have to find out what's going on with that, because that's one of the best kept secrets is why LA is not getting more time, especially in this point where it looks like she was very efficient in the
Very,
game in itself, and she
very.
was a -13. She had the worst -13, worst plus minus out of the whole team. She was -13 in 13 minutes, 12 points, 4 for 7 from the field, 1 for 2 from 3, 3 for 4 from free throw, and 2 offensive rebounds.
No
I don't know
turnovers.
about you as a coach. I'll take that. No turnovers. I'll take that all day long.
This is why I hate analytics. You just read that off to me, and that yielded negative plus minus.
-13.
That don't
Right?
make no sense to me. That's why I hate
Most of what
analytics.
minus what the plus minus mostly is while you're on the floor, how is your team doing as far as points? Mostly.
Hold on 1 second. Nations of Valkyrie. Are you Pharaoh?
Oh my
Oh
goodness.
Lord.
Ain't
Oh
you
Lord.
Pharaoh?
Jesus
All
Christ.
I told y'all.
All right.
Didn't I tell y'all?
Uh,
Didn't I tell y'all you can't wake me out? I don't forget. It ain't like you gonna slide back in
Yep.
and just jump in the
Yep.
conversation.
oh, this
Didn't I
person was
say that
lurking.
already? Hey,
Pharaoh, we know it's
Nations
you.
of Valkyries. Ain't you Pharaoh?
Don't
Nations
lie.
of Valkyries, I
Don't
think
lie.
no, Nations of
That's
Valkyries,
not.
I think that might be somebody
Man, no,
different because I do be
no,
seeing
it's
them in
not,
other
bro.
chats.
That's Pharaoh, bro. No,
Okay.
that's Pharaoh.
Okay.
Hey,
I know the
hey,
game that they trying to pull.
All
I know
right.
the game that they
Sometimes,
trying to pull.
sometimes I don't need no help. I know what I meant.
Well,
Okay. All
But
right.
bro, I'm just
All
well,
right.
saying that's
hey.
Pharaoh.
And I
Hey,
meant
welcome, Pharaoh.
and
Welcome.
no, not fucking
No
welcome.
welcome.
And
No
I meant
welcome.
what the fuck, and I meant what the fuck I said.
Period.
I said, and I meant what the fuck I said. You feel me? Like I said what I said.
Period.
When I need help from the chat, or when hey Chad, if I'm wrong, help me out. I ain't said none of that shit. I said what I said, and I meant what I said.
Michelle 85
Dog.
did the research.
Yeah, see, we been
Research on
here.
that.
And I
Stand
don't
on
even worry.
it.
I don't here even if you ain't, you move like it. I don't even need you have proof. That ain't even a real word. That's what I mean. Just move around. Because you've
You
been here
mean you have
before,
proof?
and I ain't doing it with you. Yeah,
I hate when folks talk about
Quiet
red.
on the creek.
quiet on the creek.
No.
Yeah,
Quiet on the
Quiet on the
creek.
creek.
yeah. Go ahead. I meant what I said though. Y'all go ahead.
I tried.
No,
Absolutely.
go
I
ahead,
tried.
y'all.
Quiet on the creek.
That is so funny, man. Oh man, I love this place.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. So I mean, with that said, I mean, the Valks are going to be fine until they're not fine. Right, there's going to be a place where you're going to, and we're going to be irritated about it, and we're going to say we told you so, and we were early about it. But there's going to be a time in the playoffs where they're going to need LA, and it's going to be too late.
Exactly.
It'll be against Atlanta.
It'll be too late.
It'll be in the first round against Atlanta.
Because you should have sat there and you should have trusted her, even sitting there and putting her in, and maybe you're not getting everything that you want out of her, but her being in the lineup stabilizes your low post defense and your rebounding. But then you're going to try to put her into a spot where it's going to be a square peg going into a round hole, and it's not going to work.
And you know what's going to happen? They're going to get Atlanta predictably in the first round. Angel's going to body them with 25 and 15, and that is what's going to prompt Natalie to play her more. It's going to take her getting bodied by Angel a few games,
and it's going to be too late.
It's going to take Angel dropping like 25 and 15 for her to get it.
Yeah,
but that's fine.
Those are the things that you have to stand on as coaches too, because there's going to be questions, and of course from us, we're always going to ask you why you didn't do what you did with LA, because we know what she can do. You know what her potential is to do. Whether you like everything you're getting from her, that's another question, but you can't keep her off the floor, especially when you need her. You can't.
You can't keep.
Yeah,
you can.
Is there for defense. We know that. She's there for defense. She had 4 rebounds. She had 18 minutes, 4 rebounds, 1 block, and 2 fouls. Could you not have used LA more? If you're only playing her 18 minutes, Salon came off the bench, right? I mean, Salon is
that's where the minutes are going. Salon,
right. Chin's been playing well lately. She actually she didn't have the best game last night. So if you see those things, especially in spot minutes, why are you not putting LA back in?
Especially on nights where she's actually hot in the minimum minutes you're giving her.
Right. Right.
But yeah, Natalie don't like that girl. I've seen enough. She don't like that girl.
And that's a problem. That's a problem.
Natalie too, so I mean,
I like Natalie too.
I rock with her. I rock with her as a coach.
Natalie moves weird.
But when you have one of the things too is as good coaches go, sometimes they are stuck in their convictions. This is what I want to see.
Here's the thing I'm gonna say about Natalie. Everybody had a lot of love for that. Like, oh, Natalie got the Valks looking good. Let's see this year.
Right. I mean, number one in defense ain't bad.
Now that
They-
the tape is out, yeah, Natalie plays favorites. So let's talk about it, Brian.
She definitely does. I mean, yeah. I mean, we've seen that. We've definitely seen that.
She definitely does. You're right.
You can't even deny that anymore. So it's not like, oh, maybe that. No. I mean, you can go down the box scores of the last 3 or 4 games and see what's going on. So,
go ahead, Jay.
It better work. That's what it is. It better work, especially when you have an opportunity to do good things. This you can't hide from. This isn't well, you put this player in a position to succeed, and they didn't do what you think they were supposed to do. But no. You know you're supposed to play LA more. You know it. It's not even a question.
So here's the thing, Deshaun Robinson. I'm not going because I don't watch too much basketball, and I'm not finna do a whole back and forth. We understand that every coach has a favorite. There's a difference between having a favorite and then playing favorites. Okay, there's a difference. It's evident that Raven was Dawn's favorite, but she was sit Raven black ass down, and she wasn't doing what she told her to do. You understand what I mean?
That's right.
Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
Yep.
That is
Just
true.
So again, I ain't even finna do it with you. We understand that. There's a difference between having a favorite and playing favorites. Words matter.
Yep. Two different things.
Jay, you have something to say? Oh, sorry, Auntie. Sorry, Auntie. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I was just saying.
No.
Like just because you a coach favorite don't mean that you can't sit on the bench when you ain't doing what you're supposed to do.
And that's different. That's different than I'm playing favorites and I have this player on the floor because I want them to be the one to make the shot, the play, the steal, the block, and not someone else. So I have a Veronica Burton out here. I have a Caitlin Chin, and I'm leaning that way and pushing the ball that way. When really maybe I should have had a Letitia and me here back out here playing some defense to be able to close some stuff. So it's that type of thing. Yeah, and I agree with you. I agree with you, Kamish. Jackie is Becky's favorite, but people don't know that. Let's go.
Oh yeah.
To me, I think when they get to the playoffs, teams gonna start to hunt Chin when she on the court.
That is hilarious.
Chen? Oh yeah.
Yeah, like they about to. Hey, she gonna be in every action.
I'm surprised they haven't already, to be honest.
Cause they don't
I've heard
pull
it.
out all the tricks. They don't want to pull all the tricks out of the bag in the regular season.
I'm shocked. I've been started hunting her. Are you crazy?
Who hunting who? What did I miss?
Caitlin Chin.
Chen.
Chen.
Oh, Chen? Yeah, well, her size, yeah, for sure. But this is the thing, though. You can't really hunt Chen because the rotation for Valks on defense is really good. It's really good.
It's A1.
Yeah, they trap in the corners. If you try to come off, if you try to isolate, they'll blitz you. They'll blitz from the weak side to have you throw that cross court pass, and then they'll rotate. I've seen them do it all season. So I mean, they're on a string when it comes to that. You can't isolate their weak players as much as you can other teams.
Yeah, they're that good. I'm not gonna lie.
Their defense is really good.
They're that good.
I have to give them credit.
I can't hate.
They have the best defensive backcourt in my opinion in the W, and I've said it before. Veronica and Gabby together on that floor, bro, come on. They like
best in the league.
Two, and people be sleeping on. And one of the most underrated.
Wait. You said what, brother? Let me hear it again.
I said Veronica and Gabby are the best defensive backcourt in the W right now. Who's better? Who's better?
I wanted to make sure. I didn't hear what you said. I heard best and I heard backcourt, so I wanted to understand where.
They're not defense. No, defensive. I know.
That's why I was like, hey,
it's a good question.
I was in the middle of switching my headset. That's why I was really like, oh no, let me add.
Like, hold on.
No. I'm not setting myself up for failure. No.
Gabby overrated on offense.
Yeah.
Her defense is as close to spot on as I expected it to be coming into the W. Gabby played some defense.
Defensive backcourt.
Yeah, I mean, there's a question, but
If anybody disagree, you could put it on the chat. If anybody on the chat disagree, or if any of you guys disagree, put it on the chat and let me know who you guys think is the best defensive backcourt. But
Yeah, let's
that's what I
talk
think.
about
I
it.
think both of them together.
Best
I think both of them
subject to
together.
Well,
talk about.
They
I mean,
they're the
well, wait though.
I'm trying to think right off the top of
Does
my
Ryan
head
and Leash
who would
count?
actually compete with them.
Hell no.
hell
The
no.
best.
I'm
Hell
just
no, that's
asking
not a backcourt.
questions.
No,
I'm
I
just
get what
asking
you're
questions.
saying.
I
I
know.
mean, but that's well,
I
I was
know.
thinking. I was thinking.
I know
I
they're
was
both
thinking
wings,
Canada,
but I'm just asking
Canada and
questions.
Howard.
No.
I was thinking Canada and
No.
Howard. To be honest
No,
with you.
that's not a backcourt.
Man,
I know they're both wings. I'm just
Canada be
saying.
getting
man.
torched.
Ryan Howard, she
Ryan and
Ryan
Alicia is not a backcourt.
I know,
Ryan
they're
and
both
Alicia is
wings.
not a
I just
backcourt.
asked.
Ryan plays the
Howard be
3.
playing the 2.
At times,
At
But
times,
Canada
yeah.
be playing the 1. Does
Howard
Leash
be
play the
playing
1?
the 2
Nah.
at times.
But Leash doesn't play the 1.
hey,
Leash
Well,
don't be
at
playing
best,
the
Leash
1.
plays the 2.
No,
do
she
you be
doesn't.
watching the Dream, man? They be getting cooked, man. No.
Yeah, they be getting cooked. Even Canada and Ryan
It's
are top
mostly
2 in
it's
steals.
they
Like they're
get
great, but they get
no, but yeah, but they
God.
mostly get cooked in the transition defense. Like if
Man,
when a
hell
team runs
no.
on the Dream,
Canada
they have lapses.
They be getting
No.
cooked in the half
Canada
court.
Oh,
Canada
Lord.
gets
man.
cooked
I'm sorry,
1-on-1
y'all.
too. Canada
They
gets
be
cooked
getting cooked in the
1-on-1
half
too.
court set too,
Anytime
man.
Canada's playing against
Let me
Paige, like no.
Hell
I mean,
no.
she's small. She's smaller than
Hell
Paige,
no.
though.
Canada,
I
she
mean,
gives effort. She gonna get up in your skin, but she be getting cooked,
Yeah.
bro. No.
Or just shot
I,
over
res-
because of how tiny she is.
Canada
I
a good
respect
off
Canada,
ball
Canada
okay?
only
defender.
5'6" or 5'7",
Canada
so
a
I mean
good
that's to
off
be
ball
expected.
defender, but on the
That's being
ball,
Yeah.
she
nice.
be getting torched. Now off the ball, she play good off the ball defense, but on the ball,
And
no.
the difference is that Veronica and Gabby are their defense is best in the transactional. Their
Excuse me.
defense is best in the transition, and their defense is best when they're playing 1-on-1. Veronica Burden on 1-on-1 defense. Come on,
Yeah, she's a dog.
like
For sure.
you're not gonna cook Veronica Burden. You're
Yeah,
not
she
gonna cook
feisty.
Veronica Burden
But
1-on-1.
that's the
She is
thing, though.
I
feisty.
ain't gonna say that. I didn't see Veronica Burton get cooked. I didn't see her get cooked before.
You
I
have or you
said
haven't?
Where?
Canada. I said Canada to Howard. They say Canada keep getting cooked because she too short.
Right.
Okay,
They
I
shoot
get that.
over
But
her.
who's
They
next?
shoot over
Who's
her.
next in
Man,
line though?
Canada be getting cooked, bro. I don't know.
But who's next in line though? There's nobody else. I mean, who else? It ain't Minnesota. I know it. You can't
It's
do
not.
that
It's
because
definitely
Miles
not.
ain't nowhere
It's
near
not.
defense.
Exactly. That's why I haven't said nothing. No.
So who else? Who else is it? Portland.
I don't know.
Portland,
No,
their
hell
backcourt.
no.
It ain't their
Oh,
backcourt. Their
hell
wings
no.
are good. Their
White is right
backcourt's
in
not good.
Portland.
No,
Man,
so
nah,
that's not it. Who else?
So, folks, this hour and a half show is already at like 3 hours and 21 minutes.
Damn it!
Damn.
We are gonna wrap.
I love
at
this.
7
I love
o'clock.
this
So
so
about
much.
we're gonna wrap at 7 o'clock in about 15 minutes. Because I need an hour before
I bet.
The game, yeah.
I know, but yeah, the games, no problem.
Y'all start to give y'all last thoughts, hot takes, wrap up. Let's
All right, let's do it.
Hey, we need to talk about this a little
15.
bit more in future shows. This ain't gonna go away.
Let's go.
Who's the best backcourt after the
Right.
Vouch? Because that's a great point.
No, defensive backcourt.
Defensive
Be clear, we know
Defensive
who the best backcourt is.
When the Dream
Yeah.
We know who the best backcourt is.
Unfortunately.
So yeah, that part.
Okay. The Mystics, I would say no because Amore,
No.
Amore is not.
No.
No.
Who, little head, big legs? What you got against her?
Little head, big legs is not. It's no defender for me. Citron,
Okay.
yes, but you know,
Yeah,
Citron sometimes.
She's more offense than anything.
Yeah.
What about Connecticut?
Yeah. You can give
Connecticut?
I mean, it's hard.
Young.
It's hard to say it
Young.
when their record is what it is.
When they're ass, yeah, I get it. But still, the bones are there.
I mean, they're not
you
two
can give
cheeks.
that.
I mean, they're just one cheek right now. They had a nice little run before the before the All-Star break.
I respect Lacan. Half a cheek.
I love Lacan. A lot of teams could use Lacan. Yeah, a lot of teams could use Lacan.
But Houston, Connecticut are not coming off Lacan. No way. They're taking her to Houston.
No, they ain't coming off Lacan.
They ain't coming off Lacan.
Well, I have a hot take.
Hey, give it.
Go ahead.
I was told that Taylor is the next Chicago Skies All-Star.
Tell her play some defense.
What
Why
the
not?
hell?
I mean, that's what I was told.
No,
Tell her
That's
play
what I
some
was told.
defense.
It's either Camilla
It, sh-
or
it,
Rakia.
it, sh-
Camilla
I
it should
mean,
Rakia.
have
I'm
Hell
just saying.
no.
That's what
it
I
should
was
have been
told.
Camilla this season. Should have been
Man,
Facts.
she
Camilla
the
this
next
season.
All-Star. Come on now.
Facts. I agree.
Look, just because you can score don't make you an All-Star, dog.
I mean,
In this
you
W,
preaching
yes,
to the
it
choir.
does.
Preaching to the choir, Jay.
In this
Yeah,
W, it just might.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, you're right. In
You
this
preaching to
W.
the choir, Jay. I mean, I'm with you. Like it's
But
a
Mm-hmm.
complete thing for me. But that's what they.
but
That's.
she ain't the next All-Star out of Chicago though. No.
Nah, I mean,
Nah.
I give her most. Well, I can't even give her most improved. She wasn't even in the league last year.
Right. She's a rookie. I keep forgetting.
I
Yeah.
give it to her next year, depending on how the season goes.
Well, I don't know if she can get it because how much better is she gonna get when Rakia come back,
Facts. That role about to get reduced.
right?
True.
Maybe they can run
Yeah,
together,
maybe
but
maybe
even
she can get
still,
6 player, 6 women.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah.
probably.
maybe.
Can I ask you guys
Just
a
maybe
question?
though.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I ask y'all a question? What team do you think could make a move that could really help them improve this season? For example, Kelsey Plum to the Mystics. Would that help them? Would that secure the 8th seed for them? Or any other move?
I don't
I
like Kelsey.
It depends on
Or
what they
would
would
it
have to
destroy
give
their
up.
entire chemistry?
I got 2
Right.
problems with Kelsey Plum to the Mystics.
Right. They about to.
You gonna have to bring Georgia Amore off the bench.
The Mystics,
Dude, you would have to get rid of Georgia.
Right.
Right.
Amore's in the deal if you do that.
yeah, right, exactly.
I wouldn't mind it,
Because KP is ball centric. She is.
That-
And are
Get
the
in the
Washington
way.
Mystics winning off a ball centric ball? No.
No,
No.
she gonna get in the way of Sonya Citron.
Changes their whole chemistry.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want
Right.
to go up and mess up their chemistry.
The young
what
hoe
they got
chemistry
going
about to
on,
get
man.
messed up if they do that.
They
yeah.
are in a good spot without her.
Man,
If
Kelsey
you're
Plum
adding
just say,
somebody
what
like
she
a
get.
like a
That's what
rape
she
or
get.
not a rape Burrell, who am I thinking of? Somebody they said that was on the trading block that I didn't think was on the trading block.
Laney Hamilton.
Hamilton, yeah.
Laney, yeah.
knew. But
think
they
we
gonna
can
sit
use
on
Laney
Hamilton.
Hamilton.
They gonna do her like they did like a few other players where they wanted to go. See, Hamilton ain't going nowhere. They ain't trading her.
Man,
They're not
honestly,
playing her.
right. They might just let her go for nothing if they can. But I think she's on a 2-year, right? She a 2-year or is this her final season?
I think she's on a
this is
1
her
year.
season.
She's on a 1 year.
It's her last. Okay, so they'll let her
Yeah,
go for nothing
Betnijah is her last.
if
Man,
they
New
don't
York
get
Giants
it right.
doing nothing anyways, man.
Right. Exactly. So who does Liberty need anyway? I thought they were stacked anyway.
The Liberty need an off-ball point guard because Sabrina ain't it.
Well, I mean, you got Marina.
Who?
Yeah. You got Marine. You got Johannes.
Marine. Man.
The bad guy.
You know, like the Wizard.
One who can actually play defense.
I mean, you're asking a little bit too much now.
You're
Jay.
asking a lot there.
I mean, asking a lot now.
Nobody told you anything about defense in the Liberty.
That's what they need.
Not with that
that's what
whistle,
they
no,
need.
they don't.
You would think they would be better too, but they are
Look,
not.
that's what the Liberty get. They never should have went and got Satu.
Well, that's-
Exactly.
But that's the shiny fruit, right? That's your
the
what
shiny toy. Yeah.
yeah, right. They felt that she was going to come in and anchor the offense. Like she was the one that they were going to, you have to look out for her. She might lead the team in scoring, and then you got Stewie and JJ are freed up to do whatever the hell they want. Sabrina gets more shots in the corner, whatever the case may be, right? That's what Satu was there for. Right, she wasn't there for like her lockdown defense, and
Look,
they're gonna isolate Satu in the end. No, that's not what she
Hey,
was there
look,
for.
man.
We knew what she came there for.
you can score all the points in the world, but if you ain't defending nothing, how many
Exactly.
games
Well-
are you gonna win?
But
Well.
I said it the whole season. It's not going to change now. The Liberty's transition defense is slow. It is
Yeah.
They
absolutely
too slow. They old.
That's why they are where they are right now.
They over their heel.
I mean,
Mhm.
they're
Sabrina, she been
four games
playing
over
mid ever
500,
since she
but
got back.
that's what's killing them right now. Their transition defense is terrible. It's
Sabrina,
absolutely
she been
terrible.
playing mid since she got back. JJ, why you ain't
JJ, yeah.
where the All-Star game before? I want to see that JJ in the regular season.
I mean, it's selective, right? I
Well,
mean, you're almost at a Ryan Howard point when you're coming to JJ. When it comes to that point, there's no way
Yeah.
JJ is not supposed to
Almost.
I ain't
be
gonna lie.
Almost.
killing her
I,
matchup
hey,
every night. Every night, JJ should be killing her matchup
man,
every
true.
night.
So
Who's supposed to be stopping JJ on a regular basis outside of the top three defenders? Who?
besides Asia and
Asia,
AD,
A's and
AD,
Aaliyah. Camilla.
yeah,
out
yeah. Who?
nobody else for real.
If you're not a
Right,
Gamecock big, you can't stop JJ.
right. I mean,
good point.
JJ. The only way JJ gets over Camilla is from outside shooting.
Yeah,
Right?
because Camilla, she's still working on that.
Yeah,
Hmm. And
she ain't beasting Camilla in the post either. So I mean, that's the
Hell
whole
no.
thing. Everybody else, she should be absolutely killing. Stewie
So I got
should
a
be
question
feeding
for
her.
y'all before we
Everybody should
go.
be feeding JJ until she gets too full.
True. I got a
I
question for y'all
agree.
before we go.
Hmm.
Do y'all
What's
think
up?
anybody else can make a push for the 8 spot? Because it's like,
No, and I
no.
don't think so.
Do y'all think the missions got it wrapped up at this point?
Pretty much.
They're
Hey, let me tell
four and a
y'all
half
something.
games ahead.
Let me tell y'all something. If y'all think the Mystics got it locked up, I know y'all ain't went and looked at what the Mystics got to go through from now until the
schedule.
break in
Oh, you
September.
might be
Oh
on to
Go look
something.
at
I
that.
think
Yeah.
they got
Somebody
yeah,
call.
it's real
Let me
Somebody.
go
bad.
look
It's
at it.
bad.
Let me go look at it.
Somebody call off that fucking schedule. Call
Here,
it off.
I'll
Just like
look it
Las
up right
Vegas.
now.
I'll,
Hold
Las
on.
I'll pull
Vegas.
it up.
New
I'll
York.
give
I'll
you
pull it
the
up right
because
now.
Call that
I
schedule
We
off.
looked at
gotta
the
go at the
Call
Aces
that
and
I
the
got it
schedule
and
right
off.
the
now.
In
Washington
the
Mystics were
in the
like top
next
three.
I
6
got it.
games,
Or
in the
hey,
next 6 games,
oh
you
never
finna
mind.
find out who Washington is. Call it off.
Oh, never mind.
I got it
Call
right.
it
I got
off.
it up
Wrapped up
right
yet.
here.
They don't got it
Call
wrapped
it
up
off.
I
yet.
got it.
Nah.
Call it
Let
off.
me call.
Hey,
Let me call it out. I
thank you
got it
for
right
saying
here.
that.
Yeah, I got it right
read it
here.
off.
Mystics. They played Dallas twice. They played Dallas in the back to. No, yeah, they played Dallas back to back twice.
Ugh.
They played Atlanta twice. They played Atlanta
Yep.
once. They
Ugh.
played Vegas twice.
Ugh.
They
Lost.
played the Mercury. They played the Sparks. They played the Temple. They played us,
Lost.
Minnesota. They played the
Ugh.
Fire. They played the Mercury again. They played the Mercury three
Lost.
times. Damn.
Yeah.
Lost.
Tell me
Then
about
they
what
played
they
the Sparks.
tell me
Maybe a
about
win.
what they got
Maybe a win.
locked up. Tell me
Yeah,
about
maybe a
Oh
what
win.
no
they
no
got
no!
locked up.
I was just asking. I was just asking. I was trying to see. I
Yeah,
was trying to
no,
see.
tell me
But
about
I no. But look,
Nah,
I
you
didn't
gotta.
told
see.
you,
I
and
didn't
here's
see
the
their
thing. Here's the
schedule.
thing. This is why I said on the CC
That is
show,
true.
get your caramel corn out for that 7-8 run. That's going to be some of the most
Oh yeah,
competitive, best
Yeah.
you're right.
basketball weekend you
Yeah,
ever
it's about to
seen
be
around here.
cutthroat.
Hey, the
What?
Mercury said they ain't
They
out of it
finna
yet.
who?
The Mercury said
That
they
No,
ain't out of
schedule
it
is
yet.
no.
death row.
That is brutal. With no
Yeah,
point
Very
guard,
that's
no
that's gonna
floor
be
general.
very
tough.
brutal.
Oh
We
my
finna find out
gosh,
who they
The
are, what you made of, young hoes.
Mystics, who are
Yeah,
you?
we
the
finna find
only
out.
forgiving part of that schedule is that they got Dallas at home back to back at home twice. The rest of if you
Was
go
Dallas?
like farther
Hey,
down that list,
MJ,
huh?
they got Pagey and them. They got Pagey and them coming in there off that L they just took, huh?
Yeah.
Yup.
Oh yeah,
Exactly.
they about to
And
lose to
MJ.
Wayne.
And
Huh.
like I said, teams are getting ready for the playoffs. They're getting their seedings ready for the playoffs. So, and
Mhm.
also, I'm looking at Phoenix. I'm looking at the Phoenix Mercury schedule.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Phoenix Mercury schedule don't look that bad. They could actually make a run and win like these close games, like they did yesterday, and try to and go for that 8 seed. Even though I wouldn't like Phoenix. Well, actually, I don't mind Phoenix. If it's Phoenix versus Minnesota, I would love that because that's
Yeah.
revenge. But
You're
Are you
Phoenix,
sure
they
y'all
look
will
like
win
they
that?
could.
talking about a few
They
You
ifs
look
for
like
Phoenix.
sure y'all will win that?
I want revenge on Phoenix. If that happens, I want revenge on Phoenix. Hell yeah, come on. But if you look at Phoenix's
Hey,
schedule, they look like they could go for that 8 seed.
Right.
true, they could.
So
They could because they got Washington. Yeah, Washington
But you
twice
got
at
you got
home.
you got to think about tiebreakers too.
Yeah, if I don't stop y'all from talking, this will go on forever. It's like we sitting in the living room. Look, 7 o'clock is approaching.
Hey man, we talking ball around
It's a
here.
great
Love it.
conversation.
7 o'clock is approaching. Feel free to continue the conversation in the villa. I have to take a break, folks. I want to make sure that I thank everybody that popped up. Bugs, Paige, Jay, MJ Lover, Jeremy. Appreciate y'all taking the time and adding to the conversation. I want to make sure I give everybody a chance to say some last words. I will start with Bugs. What you got? Oh, Bugs might be on delay. Jay, what you got?
Everybody dropping them.
A hot take. I can see Betnijah Laney Hamilton getting traded to the Dream.
Ooh. Okay. MJ, what you got?
I'm just intrigued. This defensive backcourt. And even then, I need to know the best defensive front court too.
Oh, MJ,
We're headed to playoff time.
We can continue this in the Villa if you want.
Yeah, top three. I need to know.
Jeremy, what you got?
What is it? I see Kelsey Plum getting traded. Before Sunday. I don't think she's gonna stay with the Sparks. I see her getting traded. I just don't know what team she's gonna go to, but I see her getting traded before.
Back to the Aces?
That was a good. No, hell
Hey,
no.
I got a hot take for you. I can see Plum
Go
getting
ahead.
traded to Connecticut.
Yeah, I can see that. No, I can see that too. But
what if Kelsey ended up? What if Kelsey ended up back in Sin City?
Hey,
Yeah,
that could
Come
happen.
back to Vegas.
Traded to the Dream.
That can happen.
Okay, as we get ready to get out of here, who you got tonight in the games? Who you got in the 2 games, guys? Anybody call them?
I got Connecticut versus Chicago. That's a tough one because that's a
why I
tough
didn't even
one.
call them. I forgot. Yeah, all 3. Go ahead.
I got Chicago winning. Yeah, I got Chicago winning that one. They're at home, so I got them winning that one, even though that's a tough one. Lynx versus Temple. I got Minnesota, of course. I got us, handling business against the Temple. That'll be a good one, good road game to have. Liberty versus Aces. I got Aces beating the Liberty. They need to beat the Liberty this season. Drop 2 to the Liberty this season. They need to take 1. So I got Aces. Aces gonna get that revenge on the Liberty.
Technically one.
Okay, technically 1. Yes.
No, but we need this game. For sure.
Yeah.
I got Chicago by 5 to 10.
Uh-huh.
What's the other game? Oh, Lynx. I got the Lynx. Temple don't got enough. Aces versus Liberty. It's gonna be a good close game, but even with the Aces shorthanded, I still think they're gonna get their first win.
I got a few hot takes on these games. I am going to go with. I'm going with the tempo. I think Marina Mabry is going to go. She probably won't go for 30, but I think she's going to open it up for her team to actually get loose. I think Minnesota is going to be going to have some Canadian lag. I'm going to take the upset with Toronto tonight. I am going to take Connecticut. I'm going with Connecticut.
Not bad.
I just think there's spots where Connecticut plays well, and this team with Chicago gives them. I think
it's hard for Connecticut with no BG and no Aaliyah Edwards, because where does their size come from against Camilla?
Right.
Now I know it's no Azrae,
but I think they get the run now. I think they get the run.
Right.
Okay, that's fair. We're gonna see.
I don't think they really get the run with those.
Sydney and them like to run too, and Dejanay's back. So.
Yep. I was about to say that Dejanay's back.
She's on a minute restriction, so
sure she is.
But
what type of boost does the team get from having her back?
That's true.
Defensive
we don't know. That's unseen. We don't know how big a boost that's going to be. But it's going to be good to see her back on the court, though, for sure.
Absolutely, looking forward to it.
And I'll take the Aces. Yeah, I'll take the Aces. There got to be some kind of revenge factor in there somewhere. Even though the Liberty, the last game they played, Liberty hit damn near every single shot that they had to hit to hold off the Aces. Like it was tough shots too, right? It wasn't the all wide open shot. It was contested shots that they were hitting, which I just don't know if they can continuously do that against the Aces. So
Asia coming.
Second half of the season, man.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah,
right. That's gonna be fun.
Absolutely wonderful conversation, man. Appreciate all of y'all pulling up and rocking with us. If it's your first time here, hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell. This is the next pull up. I'm back in just a little while for some games. I think 8 o'clock might be close to 8:30. Depending But I'll be back before that first game is over, and definitely here for that 10 o'clock beat that we got coming up tonight, y'all. Until next time. Hey, if you enjoyed this thing, hit the like, hit the share. They both right there. It don't cost you nothing. Super chat, cash app, we take that too. But we just appreciate that you pulled up and spent the time with us today. Until next time, y'all stay tuned. Talk soon. Fan Courts. Let's talk sports.